Hello and welcome to episode 120 of the One Piece D&D Blotto Pirates campaign. Grand line, so let's go to the recap.
I got it. Oh my god. Alright. Yiga and Leah clash with powerful attacks. The captain of the Blotto Pirates enduring fiery kicks and responding with his own. The crew screams into his mind with Murdoch's psychic link, but Yiga is too dialed in to notice. Chaos erupts outside as Fink confronts a younger bounty hunter, Yu. The man questions his affiliations with the Blottos and hints that cider is hot on their tail. Fink brushes him off, absconding with Tool and Borne down to the port town docks. In the chaos, Mortimer disappears. Marines flood the streets as Berlina leads Murdoch up to the ground floor of the base with a mysterious cloud-spewing baton. Bang triggers a round of explosives, sending the town into a frenzy. Ships are dispatched to investigate the bay. Kent and Vasily dive further as the ship lets out a decoy submarine. Damn, hell is shit going on. Murdoch confronts Fast and Santana, his disguise falling apart. He proclaims himself as an agent of Cypherpole. Forgot you did this. Buying some more time as Santana escorts him up to Faz's office. More explosives are set off as the hero of the Marine statue crumbles. Below the base, Yiga's battle comes to an abrupt conclusion as Leah snatches the scroll from his pockets and runs off. He gives chase, striking her down and snatching her scroll as he sprints through the halls. Tool disappears into the night, but Fink and Borne find themselves facing some Marines. Fink lets loose a bolt of lightning while Borne launches thunderous blows at the ship's rudder. They dive below as the Marine ship sails helplessly away. Murdoch has a tense exchange with Fast, the Marine utterly perplexed by his doctored files. He begins to catch on to the former freedom fighter's motives, ordering him onto his battleship. Bang lets off a final round of explosives, hacking into Marine comms and strong-arming Faz into calling back his army. The crew escapes into the night, Yiga finally recovering another scroll. As they pat each other on the back and celebrate the victory, Bang and Vasily blow up at each other. The crew sets their sights on the Tugan Isles. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, you guys are coming off a big victory at, what was it called? Fargo Island, the Marine base. It's been about a week since then, and you guys have been putting pedal to the metal, focused on distancing yourself from those waters, and pretty much just avoiding Marine scrutiny and all that shit. Since then, there's been a couple of news bulletins, news reports. Obviously, it's a big deal in the WENP. You guys did escapades. I don't have a newspaper article for you or anything, but there will be like multiple front page coverages, namely on the Blotto Pirates appearing at the base and just completely decimating the Marines. And secondly, this scandal surrounding Rear Admiral Faz and the supposed Faz files that are designed to discredit him and just tarnish his reputation. It seems that somehow they got leaked to the press. Press ran with it, and rather than doubling down, or rather than shifting everything onto the pirates, it seems like the world government has opted to kind of just scapegoat Faz. So there's been a lot of articles just slandering him and making him seem pretty bad to the general public. At the same time, there's been a strong outcry from the Marine side, as well as just general civilians that are vouching for his good character and trying to pin all the blame on the pirates. All in all, the confusion and chaos has served you guys pretty well, as it's taken attention away from the Dare smear campaign against Felix Dare, Felix the Fool, as well as just, letting the heat die down so you guys can avoid Marine scrutiny and all that shit. It's been, like I said, about a week, and you guys have been pushing it. We will pick back up as you guys are drawing closer and closer to the Tugan Isles. Any day now, it should appear on the horizon. Before we get to that, though, let's check in with the crew on the ship, on the Bloody Mary. Is that what it's called? Bloody Mary, right?
Yeah. Fortunately.
Alright. Yeah, so it's been about a week since you guys are fresh out of the island. Since you guys have advanced your skills, working on new tricks, new combos, new techniques, all that stuff. Let's take some time to check in with everyone. Mirror at 1d6. Okay, we starting off with none other than Bang D Boom. In the week since leaving the island, your name has become a bit of a household one, albeit without much speculation on your identity. They were debating on releasing a wanted poster with just a picture of your name in fiery letters on the side of the island, but they opted not to. Instead, there's been a bunch of articles describing this mysterious figure that's supposedly working with the Blottos. People are speculating a lot of things: a revolutionary faction, or I should say, a freedom fighter faction, a rogue militant organization, just a random arsonist. It is kind of like the talk of the papers, who this Bang person is, and what exactly the Blottos are doing with them. What have you been up to? What are you focused on?
I've mostly been working on kind of discovering more features with the cube after I was able to kind of tap into that communication system with it. And all the work that I've been doing, just like, tuning up my cannons and stuff like that. I added an extra feature, a little surprise feature to the cannon. And then, all that work he's been doing has just been like with the biggest like shit-eating grin, because he's, after he calmed down from arguing with Vasily, he was super proud of his work, like seeing the ashes spell out Bang in the newspaper when they're talking about all these mysterious things. So, he's very satisfied with himself, but anxious to get to the Tugan Isles to see if he can find some stuff to further along some of his other projects. Because really, until he gets there, the only thing he can work on is like the cube.
Hell yeah. You have been tinkering around with the cube and with your advancements. We will say that you've unlocked another aspect of it. I'm gonna just DM this to you, and then I'll also put it on your sheet.
Okay. Yeah, I've already got like a features and traits thing for it that you can add it to.
Yeah, I got you. Okay. Oh my god, it's too much.
Oh, that is a lot.
So yeah, the cube seems to have its own almost like smartphone-like capabilities, as you're able to encode and inscribe some of your creations into it. I'm gonna let you put that shit on your sheet and sort it out. But speaking of Vasily, there has been a bit of a cold war between the two of you. It's been hard for you to get sleep at night, as almost like on the dot. When the lights should be out and everyone should be sleeping, you will be interrupted by just like blaring saxophones coming from like right beneath you. As somehow Vasily has decided to practice his singing, his instruments, all that shit right underneath your room, and at as high of a volume as he can muster.
Okay. So do I know that it's Vasily doing all this?
No one else hits the saxophone like him.
Great. So funny enough, perfect time to try out a new feature on my cannon. So I'll take my little guy and I'll give him just kind of a set of instructions, and he's gonna go stash himself in Vasily's room. So when he goes in for the night, and like in the little corner where he sets his instruments down or whatever, I will then give him, or actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do that myself. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, actually, that's quite expensive. Never mind. We're sending the cannon. So it's going to hide in the corner. And basically, it will self-destruct once it sees that he's put his like saxophone or other instruments in that corner. And it'll do this. Not targeting Vasily himself, just his instruments.
Damn, fourth. All right, hell yeah. All right, yeah. One night, as the lights go off and everyone's trying to get some sleep, People are starting to get used to it now. And some of the crew have been complaining about it as well. This incessant saxophone, dead in the dead of night. This time, as you can start to hear him tuning it up, and just as he puts his fucking mouth to it and lets out a shrill note, there will be a muffled boom in the lower deck. There'll be a lot of scrambling and screaming and potential attacks on the crew. But after all the confusion is sorted, Vasily's little cot on the lower decks will be turned completely upside down. The resident Duckman will be trying to peel himself off the ceiling as the rest of the crew is confused as to what exactly happened. In all the chaos, no one will notice the little pieces of the cannon piecing themselves back together and heading back to your room in the dead of night. Well done, well done. There will be no more musical interruptions for your sleep, thankfully.
Yep. And Bang is just going to be standing at like the back of the crowd outside of Vasily's room, just giving him a little stare. Just hope that he sees him. He'll give him a little smirk and he'll walk off.
Nice. All right. You've secured a victory. Let's see who else we can tap in with. Murdoch, the first mate of the crew. You've been sitting on your laurels after the smear campaign against Faz is going amazingly well. And you're starting to realize just how important the world government's or the world economy newspaper is in terms of spreading information and, more importantly, spreading misinformation. What have you been up to in the past week?
Well, he's been Murdoch may have started a scrapbooking hobby. He's been collecting all the articles about Fast that are coming out. Showing everyone, like, did you read the new one?
Hell yeah. There's like a betting ring around the crew about how long it takes for him to resign from his commission.
I'd put my money on never.
I don't know.
Yeah,
When
I
I
was
was
gonna
talking
say.
to him on the phone, he seemed pretty prideful.
Yeah, that guy's he might get demoted or something, but he's gonna die trying to get back to us. Anything.
Yeah, since you've been keeping tabs on him, you're pretty much you're tapped in with like the latest developments when it comes to him and his movements. And it seems like Faz is resigning from his position at the base commander, as the base commander for Wells Base. He has instead decided to take to the seas, which he hasn't done since he got promoted to Rear Admiral. So there's a lot of buzz in the air. A lot of people saying that he's taken to the seas to avoid the embarrassment of his just disgusting actions. A lot of people saying he's going to sort out the Blottos once and for all. Actually, that's what most people are saying. And a lot of his like old arrests will be coming up as well. And there'll be some names that you recognize in there. Supposedly, he was involved in the defeat of what was his name? Chinjao, the drill. I forget what his epithet was, but that old dude that you heard about in the West Blue on Kano. He was defeated in single combat by Garp, the hero of the Marines. But it seems like Faz was also instrumental in dismantling his crew and sending him packing back to the West Blue. So he's got a couple of accolades under his belt. You can tell that he's only gotten stronger since then. A formidable opponent, to be sure.
Yeah, so, I mean, having kind of that mindset, Murdoch also thinks that he's going to eventually come after us, so I've been working on some new tricks. A lot of my psychic shit, I've learned some new stuff, and I haven't told anyone. Maybe I showed 2-0 so far, but I probably told her to, like, keep it under wraps, because I want to show off whenever I get to use it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we've been training in the middle of the night, me and 2-0. Like, as soon as Vasily starts playing sax, we go to the dojo while everyone's, like, focused on that.
Hell yeah.
So we're in the crowd. We're just seeing the instruments that got exploded. I turned to 2-0. I'm like, we're gonna have to find a new way to the raps. Damn it.
Who will be given a begrudging nod of respect. That she's like, man, whoever did this knows their stuff. I should do this to Hua. And turn her nursery upside down.
Yeah,
It seems like
just be careful. Like she probably has some shit in her lab that can do a chain reaction. Careful what you blow up.
yeah, you've been training Tool for a while now, and she's progressing pretty well. I'll say throw me an insight check.
A what? Insight?
Yeah, insight. No said DC, the higher the better.
20.
Yeah, Don Chinja. Hell yeah. With a 20, you've been keeping close tabs on her and her progression, and she is she's rising up to standards for sure. More importantly, she's kind of becoming a more social, outgoing person. When you first met her, you'll remember she was very withdrawn, especially compared to Hua. She was more so reserved, always looking in every corner of the room as she walked in. But now, you see her laughing every day, playing pranks on the crew, training some of the crew, training alongside Yiga and you. She's fitting in very well. The only thing that's really going bad is her relationship with Hua. It seems like the two of them are constantly at each other's necks. And in the past, it used to be Tua that would spend hours upon hours up in the crow's nest. Now, she's still spending time in the crow's nest, but now it's Hua that's just kind of sequestering herself inside of the nursery when she's not training or studying with Viridian. Whenever the two of them meet, they're always at each other's throats, and you can tell that there's like a little bit of bad blood in between the two of them.
Yeah, Murdoch's probably gonna eventually have a chat with Finch about that, because he doesn't. Well, Finch probably the only one that's like emotionally mature enough to know how to deal with this.
Finch also is probably the closest to them outside of you and Yiga, I guess. Damn, you guys are really the only ones left on the OG crew. Crazy. Yep. I was thinking back, I was watching some of the sessions back, and I didn't realize how early on Finch got introduced. Like when she first appeared on that train, it was like session 12 or 13 or something. That's crazy. Oh, and the twins came in like right after.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they've been there for a long time, but silly too.
Yeah. The OGs. Yeah, so you and Two will be kicking it, and things couldn't be better. Let's tap in with Borne P Sky. You had a kind of muted role in the excursion to Fargo Island, but you made your mark nonetheless. What have you been up to for the past week or so?
Sky has been trying to progress himself in the way of martial arts. He has been trying to go towards a downtime feat because
okay. You cut up? Can I hear?
I'm not hearing anything.
Dude,
if you're
no, stop talking.
Oh shit.
Why'd you stop talking?
That's you.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! What does it look like as you're training for that?
So it starts off like whenever the fighters of the crew and the cooks go down to like train and spar. At first, Sky is just watching and like learning all the different fighting maneuvers and all that, and he begins to internalize and think about what it means to actually be a fighter. And that's just throwing more punches.
Facts. Yeah, you would probably pick up on Yiga training with Tuo, as she's kind of walked a similar path herself. She's still doing those daily like wrist push-ups or whatever it is that Yiga had to do. And it's almost like calisthenics, except like a more fucking fantasy version of it. So she's like always pulling off crazy stretches and tricks and routines all around the shit. But especially with Yiga, two of them are are constantly fighting and sparring and training with one another. I'm gonna figure out what exactly it is you need to do to get that. I'll hit you with it. Otherwise, things are going pretty well. Have you hit the kitchen since then?
Yeah, that's part of the training of a few good men is that we are training in the kitchen as well as training in the fighting arena to make sure that I have an elite squadron of a few good men. Yeah.
That's tough. You take an inspiration for that. All right, Borne and a few good men have been putting in pain in the kitchen and in the dojo. It's actually good that you've been training them in more than just the kitchen, as they've been improving their teamwork and their cohesiveness and all of that. And throughout all that, you guys are also testing and trying to recreate this attack cuisine that you saw on Cantigus, or you smelled on Cantigus. But your attempts have been they've been stalling for the past few days. Yeah, they've been slowing down for the past few days. How does Borne feel about all that? Still trying to do it, or he turned your attention elsewhere?
He would have already like jotted down the cliff notes of like the scent and the what it had kind of smelled like. So that's like what he's been trying to replicate since is just like based off of that. So he's just gonna like put it on the back burner and hopefully what the recipe would call for is let it simmer for a bit and try and find more spices and seasonings that he could use to try and reach that flavor palette.
Word. Best way to do that is to visit new places, as the crew is bound to one. Yeah, as you're in the kitchen or in the dojo training, let's check in with another crew member. 1, 2, 3, Viridian. After the experience with the shards and the flying thing and the wings and the book and all that shit and the island as a whole, how are you feeling after everything? What's going through your mind? What are you up to?
Viridian is feeling fine. Right now, he is more focused on making parasites. Specifically, parasite that can eat through objects.
Okay. How are you going about that?
Well, right now he's realized that he can't go about that in any what's it called, reasonable way. We're trying to make termites exactly. Oh my god. He remembers the termites from, what was the name? Elot. And he regrets the fact that he didn't take anything from them after looking at his sheet.
True. I will say, give me a history check as you're going through your notes and all that shit.
It's a 19.
Well, the 19, you will recall, you heard it on Elot. The termites there aren't exactly native to the island. They were brought in from somewhere else. They never really figured out who or what it was. You guys never really figured out how they got there, what they were doing there. I think you saw a giant arrow spilling out like fucking, or like indicating a spot where the statues would come and like destroy the roots. But that was the most, I guess, you ever found out in terms of their origins or their causes or all that stuff. But with a strange species like that, you would assume that they would have to be somewhere here in the Grand Line. Might be another way to get access to them outside of going back to Elot. Well, I mean, Elot's gone now, so kind of out of the picture, but, could be out here somewhere.
Yeah, the other thing is that Viridian is going through is he's going through a mental struggle. And when it comes to what his priorities should be.
Hold on, let me switch up the music.
I don't know what kind of music he about to be playing. I didn't even know he was playing music.
We're playing that copyright free shit. So yeah, in the middle of night, you'll be just sitting in the dark in your room with your hands clasped together, thinking about what comes next. What exactly is going through your mind?
Basically, he's thinking about the parasite, and he's already came up with a name for the project. He's gonna call it Project Vor. And
What? Project what?
Vor.
Oh,
Like
VORE? What?
yo, my God.
Yeah. Like carnivore?
Oh
Am I tripping?
Oh, like carnivore. Okay.
It has connotation.
Okay, then how about I'll go. What's it called? I think I saw the Latin version.
No. Vor is cool. I fuck with Vor. Not in that way, but you know what I mean.
I'm gonna go with Vorer, since that's the Latin version. I'm not gonna do these other things.
Bet. Also, like omnivore, herbivore, carnivore, they all end in vor.
Yeah, I know. Because vor means to consume.
No, I thought you were fixating on a carnivore. But yeah, vor is cool. What does this have to do with your mental struggle? Was that the struggle coming up with the name?
Yeah, that wasn't the struggle. The struggle is what his priority should be. And his and he feels like his priority should be like looking for the enshi beans and like the soil to make it, because that would be a step towards his verdant bloom, right? But he also wants to make this because it seems fun. And I guess Viridian is coming to the conclusion that he's gonna need assistance. That he's gonna have to have I guess another scientist on the ship that can help him out. He already has a student in 2-0, but she, as of right now, seems to only be focused on on the alchemy aspect of what he can teach.
True.
He is. I guess he would be wondering whether or not she would be interested in science. I mean, she already seems to have an interest with her whole devil fruit idea.
Yeah.
No, she's not. He's also thinking of recruiting more scientists, but he knows the island where he's going to. The chances of running into another one, especially one willing to go under someone's wing, this might be difficult.
That is true. But with an island like that, there is bound to be a lot of information networks. Absolutely get a lead on something. And who knows? It's a very big island. But in terms of Hua, whenever you're working with her, she would be a good student in terms of just like retaining information and recording stuff. It seems like that's been instilled into her already. So she's good when it comes to that. Her focuses and her interests would primarily be on alchemy and herbalism. Not so much experimenting with plants and coming up with new breeds, but rather looking for ways to make them grow faster and yield, more prosperous bounties or results or whatever. Seems like she just focused on making existing stuff just grow faster and grow better. Which would, I guess, kind of go hand in hand with your thing. But you get the feeling that she probably wouldn't be too on board with something like the termite project Border.
No, it's Vorer now. We're not doing that no more.
Right, yeah. So I said Borer. Wait, what did you say? Borer?
I think it's Vorer.
All right, Borer.
Yeah. If only you knew someone that makes tiny semi-autonomous objects that destroy objects. Oh my God, he doesn't want robots. He wants living things.
Robots are living too if you do them right.
You will never convince Viridian of that. Oh my God. But yeah, 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 that's the other thing. I think someone said something about the tongue and knob being like like a good place to find weapons or whatever get connections or whatever. Yeah, that's what he's thinking about right now as well. Is like he's thinking about going to like a market area and asking about these enchi beans. Basically,
Hell
that's
yeah.
that's his focus. And I guess after getting the idea of who I mean, I guess Viridian would try to bring it up to her. But yeah, if she's really adamant and not interested in it, he will just look for someone else.
Yeah, in terms of the
Awesome.
crew, the most scientifically minded is probably Finch, but even she's more on the historian side of things. I would say the only person that you know that's willing to learn from anyone about anything, and so far as enthusiasm goes, is Vasily's girl, Yzma. Since getting shut down from the submarine, she's been trying to work on a bunch of stuff, whether it's helping out with like ship repairs and down below, working on creating her own submarine, training with the others when it comes to being in the dojo. Hell, she's involved with pretty much everything.
Oh, okay. Then
I'll
I'll ask her to come to the medical room. Does this guy over here need help? It's gonna be her first test. I wanna see something. I wanna see how intelligent she is.
Which guy?
This guy.
Oh, yeah. What the hell are you sideways? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll say there's just some random dude that got that fell off the ship in a tragic incident involving an exploding saxophone. He has been waylaid up for a while now, nursing some broken bones. Let me get rid of this dude. He's no longer in the picture. And yeah, you will see Yzma walking into the door, chipper attitude as she hits you with a salute. Reporting for duty, sir.
How much experience do you have in the medical field, Yzma?
Well, I would I've helped with delivering, with pregnancies and stuff. Midwife. That's about it. And I've dressed up as a nurse a couple times.
Okay. Very well not. And be like I guess he would have picked out a random book and asked her to read it.
Okay. Yeah, she'll go through the words. Throw me a investigation as you study her and her ability to read.
Her ability to read. Oh my god.
Nice. All right, with a 24, she seems to be pretty well educated. I'll say with a 24, you'll be able to estimate her intelligence. Or would you like to know her intelligence or her wisdom, like stat-wise?
Stat-wise, I would want to know her wisdom.
Hell yeah. Wisdom is a solid 13. Could be better, could be worse. She does not have proficiency in any wisdom-related skills, however.
Okay. So at least she's above average.
True.
Reading would nod at that.
She'll finish reading off the passage and hit you with a salute. Anything else, sir?
Yeah, you'll see him nod, and he would I guess at this point he would be going towards Finch's room with her.
Hell yeah, right across the hall.
Yeah, and he'll like begin to look for medical books.
Finch will be scratching away at a map as you grab some more medical related tomes. And that.
And when he does that, he would basically begin to basically give her books that help with first aid. Essentially, Viridian is trying to get her the first aid feat, which increases her wisdom and gives her proficiency in medicine.
Nice. Yeah, I'll say, unless someone else is going to try to get her to do something, she'll happily get to doing that. In fact, she'll chill in the library with Finch as she busies herself reading a textbook.
And then I'll turn to Finch and I'll look at the map and say, "Hey, Skippy, what map you looking at?"
She'll show you a copy of the map that Bang recovered of the Tugan Isles. She's been cross-referencing it with a couple other older maps that you're not quite sure where she got from. But it seems like she's trying to map out the unmappable parts of the Tugan Isles. She'll be like she'll have like bloodshot eyes. It's clear that she's been at this for a while. And judging by the map itself, it seems like she has not been making much progress. She'll be like, Tugan Isles are full of information and advantages and opportunities. If we can't navigate them, all that shit is useless. You know what I mean?
Viridian will nod and be like, "I understand what you're saying. And I need to get the information on that island. I am willing to help."
What exactly do you want to know?
Viridian will think about it and be like, he'll think about it and be like, she probably doesn't even know what I'm going to be talking about. I'm looking for an Enshi bean. Oh, this might be something that Huba would be interested in. Maybe I could get her to come along.
A what?
I'm looking for Enshi beans and the soil on Nimbus Island. But if I had to choose one,
Nimbus. You see her like jot the names down on her hand with a pen, and she'll be like, "I'll add it to the list."
do you need help with this making this map? I can help. I'm a very intelligent person.
I mean, if you want to take a look, be my guest.
Yeah, we really want to look at this map. I don't even know if there's a handout for it.
No handout. Well, I guess I can show this part. This is a map that you guys recovered. Obviously, as you can see, most of it is obscured. And it seems like what Finch is trying to do is like cross-reference and fill out those incomplete sections to map out an actual part of the Tugan Isles. Judging by her work so far, actually, I'll say roll me a cartographer's tools check to see how well you can study this shit.
I don't got cartographer's tools. Can I make another?
You don't have proficiency? Yeah, so when you go from the vendor.
I don't have any. I don't have the tools.
The tools will be like right there, man. Whether or not you have the proficiency.
Okay. I don't have proficiency or jack of all trades. But I got
shit.
you.
Looks like it's a flat intelligence check.
Word. I'm cool with that. I got advantage on those. You know that.
I don't.
How do you not know that?
I don't really care. Shout out to you, man. Or actually, show me, man. Drop something in the chat. I don't believe you.
I'm just messing, dude. I don't believe you. Good, man. Good. Where is it? There it is. Boom. Why is it going? Boom.
Damn. You do got it like that. All right, nice. Like 24, you'll be able to follow her work pretty closely, pretty cleanly. It seems like she's identified 6 distinct regions within the Tugan Isles. She doesn't quite have names for them yet, but they seem to be tied to the areas of control by what you would assume are some kind of ruling factions, perhaps bandits, mercenaries, perhaps established kingdoms. but it seems like their borders are constantly shifting and changing, as each of the different maps will have like slightly different marked out areas, some wildly different than others. The maps kind of range from the past like 10 years. Yeah, pretty much within the past 10 years. I'd say also you'd notice with a 24, maybe this is something that you wouldn't have picked up on, but it seems like the topographical regions of the map and the I don't really know how to say this, but like the vegetation levels, I guess. Some of the maps would record stuff like that, like how thick certain forests are, temperatures in certain areas, the just overall like biodiversity of the island. With a 24, you'd be able to identify a significant decrease in all of the above. It seems like the island has become more and more of a desert-like biome, a wasteland, or at least it rapidly did over the past 10 years or so. Back on the ship.
Yeah, reading the. Well, I guess it seems like the vegetation on this island is decreasing. It's becoming a wasteland, a desert.
Really? I hadn't even noticed.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just one of those Grand Line things. I'm not really too well versed on the weather.
Or maybe it's something else. Viridian will take her glasses and put him on his face and adjust them to make himself look smart. And then he'll hand them back. And I guess I don't know if I have to make another roll, but he'll help her out.
In terms of mapping?
Yeah, and mapping.
Yeah, I'd say without cartographer's tools, it wouldn't be much help outside of the small tidbits of information that you provide. So you can look over her work for a little bit, but there isn't really a lot of progress that's made. She will, however, ask you about that book. That book that was supposedly authored by Babel, Professor Babel. She'll ask if you're done with it. She'd like to get a look at it.
You'll see Viridian will look at her and just shake his head. No, I'm not done with the book.
Let me know when
you do what you are, and I'll do what I do. And he'll look at Isma and be like, Isma, if you need any help, I'll be sitting right here.
She'll be like, wonderful. Should I get everyone some coffee?
No, I'll get everyone coffee. If everyone wants coffee, you keep reading.
Sir, yes, sir. So get right back to reading. Finch will request some tea, and I guess you'll head off to the kitchens.
Yeah, but after that, I'm fucking reading that book, and I don't know if we have to play out me getting coffee and tea, but I'll do it.
We do not. I was about to cut.
Bet.
What am I on? D2? Let's see. Okay, the captain himself, Mr. Big Man, Two Scroll Man. What are they calling you now?
Call me Two Scroll Yiga. I don't fucking know.
Two Scroll Yiga. Two scrolls and one eye. Oh no, I guess you got two eyes now. Shit, they used to be calling you Two Eye Yiga. Now they're calling you Two Scroll Yiga. What have you been up to in the past week?
I mean, yeah, right after that raid of what was it, Fargo Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, the base on Fargo Island. Yiga would have celebrated for like the first 3 days of the following week. But then after that, he would have studied that new scroll day and night. Do scroll, who scroll? Yeah, he would have been studying it, training day and night up until I guess today. He probably would have just been chilling.
What did it look like when you made the breakthrough and understood what the scroll was trying to tell you?
Let me see something right quick. Hold up. I say it was when he shattered one of those dummies. We got dummies. We got wooden dummies.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
down on
we
the
got wooden
walls.
dummies. Yeah. Yeah, it's when he smashed one of them wooden dummies. He realized what it meant. It was a breakthrough.
What is it for what?
He understood. But yeah, he
Right.
would go over that, and I guess he would oh yeah, he would also like I would say he would try like meld the two scrolls, like their what's it called, their meanings together when he's training. You could like effortlessly call on both of them.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I would have also attuned to my staff. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So yeah, you'll be training with the staff and with the scrolls. You said you're transcribing the scrolls into like one copy, or you're just trying to identify the meaning of it.
Nah, well, what I'm trying to say is he's like basically taking the principles of one scroll and trying to apply it to the other and vice versa.
Okay.
So he's like,
okay.
Yeah, he's trying to like meld them together into something new.
Yeah. I mean, the first scroll obviously kind of opened your eyes to a whole new world. And with studying the second scroll, you're starting to realize that world has multiple different paths to walk. The first scroll, it kind of emphasized the point of adaptability and constantly shifting and changing your approach, which kind of came naturally to you as a practitioner of the drunken fist. You're always used to thinking on your feet, so to speak. That one wasn't too hard to wrap your head around. This one is a little bit more applied, as the scroll speaks about, or at least in the martial arts movements. It seems to emphasize the point of striking true and striking through your opponent, identifying their critical weaknesses and points, not only in their fighting stance but also in the flow of the battle, where you can swiftly turn the tides and win. It seems like the styles are slightly similar, but really they're fundamentally distinct. And the distinction comes down to really what these different people who wrote the scrolls thought about what martial arts meant, and really what they thought that what it meant to be a practitioner of the martial arts, what that meant to a person. Seems like they came to their own conclusions, their own answers. Damn, bro, there's a fucking parade outside. I think it's my window. Yeah, I guess you would be thinking about what exactly martial arts mean to you as you're studying the scrolls. Would you have been training Tuo with the scrolls?
With the scrolls? Like, you mean like alongside the scrolls, or like teaching her
like
the
teaching
scrolls?
her the scrolls.
No, I'd be a little you could be a little gatekeepy. You'd be a little gatekeepy.
Yeah, Tuo would have been hounding you. She would have been like, what the hell's the point? I'm going to the island. And she's like practicing some kicks on some dummies. Borne would be like off watching to the side as his few good men train in the dojo as well. What was the point? I'm going to that island and getting that thing if we can't use it, Captain.
You're not. Look, it's complicated. It's how do I put this? I'm not really good with words. Look, think of it as like let's take out one scroll. This is a piece of a puzzle. I don't think I'll say so. This is the second piece of a puzzle. What I'm doing is trying to solve a puzzle. You wouldn't understand.
What do you mean I wouldn't understand? You don't understand. You only have 2 pieces. What does the puzzle look like?
It looks like something that genius martial artists would understand.
Like me.
Genius, look, kid, you got a long road ahead of you. Let's not burn ourselves out.
Is this because I lost to Degado?
No. I didn't even remember that. Yeah. Well, look, it's a lot.
Okay.
It's just a lot.
Well, what about when we get to this island and let's say we find some, burgeoning martial artist who wants to join the crew? You're not going to teach them the skills, are you?
No.
So then what does a person have to do to learn the skill? Do I have to steal them? She'll stop suddenly as she kind of looks at you, looks you up and down.
Yeah, you hold your tongue. I'm going to tell you like this, right? You are an incredible fighter. One of the best. But there's levels to this. You're good at telling people what to do right now. Me personally, if it's not, on the top deck or this deck or below any deck, really, I'm not fit to teach. I'm starting to
Captain,
realize
you're selling
that.
yourself short. As she delivers like a perfectly placed roundhouse kick. I mean, you taught me.
Yeah, well, teach was or taught. Was putting a lot of work. Look, it's just not right now. Maybe sometime soon. It's just not right now.
So when?
I just said soon. Damn, you ain't listening?
She'll be grumbling to herself as she starts beating up some earns a few good men.
Yeah,
It'll be even a few of good men.
Are they like shouting, or are they just talking it like a normal?
Yeah, 2 will probably raise their voice. I'm assuming Yiga's calm.
Yeah, I'm not like quieting myself.
Yeah, Big would just pop his head out of his room and just say, "Hey, nobody needs all those cartwheels and backflips when you got a good weapon. Let me know when you come to your senses." Let's go back in his room.
Then maybe he talking to you. He ain't talking to me.
I was talking to Tua.
Oh, yeah.
Will have a gleam in her eyes as she kind of eyes her quarterstaff. Maybe that's what I do need. Something more than just my dagger. Signature weapon. Yeah. Fuck this gold.
And that's another thing. Look, see? These don't require weapons. In fact, they forbade it. So, tell you truly ready for that. And only
But you just got a weapon. Isn't that, you didn't have that staff last week?
Well, this is different. This is I used this before I said shut up. Alright, I'm leaving. I run upstairs.
Alright.
Shit, leave my token back. So.
As you head up
to the top deck.
Yeah, the top deck will be bustling with activity. I'm assuming Fink is at the helm. We'll have Hua be chilling in her nursery. Fram is near the front deck. The fuck is Kent at?
Christmas.
Oh yeah. Kent will be down here with the harpoons. I guess they'll be chatting it up. And there'll be, crewmates milling about. I guess Vasily will be up here in the daytime. Nursing a concussion. And as you head up, we'll cut over to Fink. Finneas Fink at the helm. You encountered that young bounty hunter on the island of Fargo, and you fought off some Marines It seems like the papers have officially named you as an affiliate of the Blotto Pirates, and you've kind of lost your bounty hunter status. They haven't released a bounty poster yet, but it seems like your name is being brought up in more closer affiliations to the Blotto Pirates, which is probably a bad thing. But hey, if
it was
Anya's
bound
out
to
there,
happen anyway.
yeah, you figure if Anya's out there, she'll catch the paper and she'll probably feel a little bit better that her friends have found each other. I guess as well as finding out that you're around, confirming it for real. What have you been up to for the past week or so?
Well, aside from making preparations in case I see that bounty hunter again when we get to the Two Gun Islands, Fink has also been kind of familiarizing himself with the ship more. Also, like when we're not navigating too much, he was trying to see like if he can make sharper, efficient turns on the ship, despite its size.
Training your helmsmanship. Hell yeah.
Basically, yes.
Yeah, you're growing more and more accustomed to piloting this behemoth of a vessel, despite its strange proportions and kind of awkward angles. It seems like the people that were making it knew what they were doing, as it is surprisingly aerodynamic or water dynamic. Yeah, the more time you're spending behind the wheel, the better and better you're getting, at least in terms of feeling with piloting it. I'll say throw me a water vehicles check. Say like DC of 15. You can use any attribute of your choice. Alright, you got a way to go, a ways to go, I should say. But yeah, you feel like you're on the right path when it comes to
it's a big stubborn tub. I'll get it eventually.
Despite the ship's young life, you can feel as you're holding the wheel that it's like it's vibrating with energy. Perhaps it's the crew's infectious attitude that's giving it a life of its own, but you get the feeling that there's more to this ship than meets the eye. All right. As the Bloody Mary soldiers ahead through the water, cutting through the water, you guys will be spending day and night waiting for news or something. And we'll say on the 12th of August, there will be an exclamation from a crew member up in the crow's nest as he yells out, "Up ahead! Land! Lando!"
We're finally there.
Everyone runs to the front deck. They will spot a massive swath of land in the distance. It doesn't seem to be a lot of tall mountains or anything, but it is very wide. Just stretches and stretches of what look to be like white sand, dotted by forests and rolling hills. As well as a lot of ships. Or rather, I should say, there'll be like some smaller islands on the periphery that all the ships are gathered around. And as you guys are drawing closer, you can tell why. The surface of the ocean will rise up to meet you as you enter a stretch of shallows. The water is not deep here at all. And it seems like the furthest that your ship can get is one of those peripheral islands before it's grounded and unable to move.
What do you see up there?
A whole bunch of white shit. Oh, there's a sign up there. There'll be like
we're getting close to the shallows.
Yeah, we're gonna get run aground soon. It says temper.
Wait, did you say run aground? I just built this thing. And Bang's gonna start running back towards the hell.
Which way should I turn?
Hey, careful. Look, man.
Yeah, turn off from the shores. We'll anchor in deeper waters.
And he'll just start chirping some advice, and he's not gonna like take the wheel from her or anything, but he's gonna be kind of like hovering over his shoulder. It's like, yeah, a little bit this way, a little bit this way. Look, man, this is new. This is new coating, new paint, everything, man. You can't scratch this.
I know. I can tell a new ship when I see one.
Yes, it's really a piece of art if we're thinking, but whatever. Yeah, just look, make sure you focus.
It's all right, Mr. Bang. I may not be yet quite used to this particular ship, but I have my experience.
No, I believe you. I'm just, I'm a little particular with, my creations.
Yes,
I'll say,
I can respect an artisan's children.
And Bane will kind of like huff and look up in the air. It's like, artisan, I don't know about all that. Well, thanks.
I was gonna say, throw me a water vehicles check. We'll say Bang's backseat driving counts as words of guidance. It won't be too hard to get the ship close to one of these peripheral islands. Like DP at 12. Words of guidance, man. I said guidance. DireRegulus, throw me a water vehicles check.
Oh, that's right.
17.
Better than the last one.
Hell yeah. No words of guidance necessary as you guys draw closer and closer to that peripheral island. That seems to be like maybe a quarter mile off of the shore of the larger body. And you can see like a dense fog sitting in over it. I wouldn't say a quarter mile, it would be like a mile off. Beyond the peripheral island, let me put you guys on this map real quick. It would be pretty much all shallows. So you guys would be like right up here. There would be some big ass cactuses, as well as some low rolling hills, and a couple of ships docked at the edges of this little tiny spit of land. None of them are too big. None of them bigger than yours. Most of them are flying white sails, but there's a couple of black sails mixed in there as well. Thankfully, no sign of the Marines or anything like that. And there'll be almost no one at the dock to greet you guys as you draw in. You'll be easily able to set anchor, put down the ramps and stuff, and start unloading anything that you want to.
What do they call this little island?
As you drew in closer, you guys did see that sign that said Temper.
Temper. Wonder why that's called that.
Well,
we shouldn't rile anyone up there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let's be nice, and hopefully we don't have to find out. But Captain, I think maybe we should kind of do like the last place. Take in a couple pieces of gold, see what the price is like here, or maybe where we could go. But let's not get big mouth on the total quantity.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
And don't go showing off any of your gold either.
Yeah. Also, I may go off for a minute and see if I can. I mentioned before there may be some extended family around I could connect with, so I'm gonna look into that.
All right.
All right, you're sending someone to get some gold.
Well, I've still got the gold bar in my bag from when I went to go get it appraised before.
Bet. The gold bar from the big collection, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. When you go to dig that up, you will find a plank of wood.
In my bag?
Yup. Check again.
Oh.
Maybe you missed it. But after a little bit of rummaging, all it'll be is a plank of wood.
Yeah, Bang will run back downstairs and go open the safe.
Crack open the safe. Be met with the plethora of treasure. Plethora of treasure in the ship's hold, in the ship's safe. Sorry, as well as about 5 tons of wood.
Yeah, you'll basically see him boiling mad. One of the things he hates the most in this world is a loss of money, and like letting off his sonic boom. He'll just say, "Is somebody fucking with me?"
Yeah, you go right downstairs. Like, whatever.
He'll just step away from the front door of the safe.
Yiga, you will see a couple of bundles of wood.
Where's the gold? Is the gold under there?
Well, that's a great question. Nobody gets off this ship.
This can't be. Oh, our gold.
What's going on, Skippy?
Yeah, Bang will walk right by him. He's going back up to the top deck to make sure nobody leaves.
Yeah, throw me an investigation as you rifle through everyone's pockets. At this point,
Yes, at gunpoint, for the record. These will be at gunpoint.
Yeah, at this point, there will be or the word would spread quickly throughout the ship that there's been something going on, and a lot of the people will be riled up, curious as to what exactly happened. I guess I'll throw you guys back on the ship map.
Yep, and I'll use an inspiration to use the 20.
Bet.
Please don't
20.
let it be the
You'll be checking everyone's pockets, checking the ship, combing it up and down. And after a good 10, 15 minutes of just thorough investigation, there is no explanation for it. Either it was fucking chucked off of the ship in the dead of night when no one noticed and replaced with 5 tons of wood, or the gold has turned back into wood.
Oh, I didn't remember how we got this gold in the first place. Was it originally wood?
Yeah,
It was
because of the chaos shard. It turned into
Chaos Shard was fired at the
it-
ship, and the mast of it turned to gold. You guys ripped it off and
Chaos
stuffed
Shard.
it in the ship. If
Yeah.
you'll recall, I rolled a 1d4 when that happened, and I was despondent to see a 4. But after a careful, masterclass of manipulation and distraction, I eliminated it from everyone's mind until we arrived at this day. And now, exactly 1 month after you guys picked up the gold, it has turned back into wood.
Wow. Kev. Everybody give a round of applause for Kev, man.
Yes.
Thank you. I try.
Mr. Mouse himself.
Yeah, relax.
I'm just kidding.
No,
Okay.
I guess
I will conclude my angered search.
The goddamn chaos shards. Oh, God.
Yeah, I guess you'll conclude your investigation with the person that supposedly caused all this shit in the first place. Well, Anya isn't here, so the next best person is the person that's been studying the shards with her, none other than Wildwood Viridian.
Yeah, I'll run into Viridian and say, "Hey, dear man, how can we get our gold back?"
No, wait.
Yo, I did a 23. Is that good?
Yeah, you're doing your best to forget about any of it and all of it, and you're doing a good job of it.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Skippy.
Likely story. Man of science, he says.
I'm
Genius,
a man
he says.
a man of many things, Skippy.
Man of alchemy, he says. Hogwash. Think of the losses because of your forgetfulness. Yeah, but you know what? Whatever. Well, I guess we still have money, so it's not the end of the world, but what a
We
shame.
have so much less money now.
Well, that is true, but you might have had time to offload the gold, but we went on that adventure in the base, which I get it. Not saying it wasn't worth it, but trade-offs, I guess.
It wasn't worth
We
it.
gotta dump this wood into the sea, man.
Hey, there's no reason to throw away perfectly good material. It doesn't need to be in the safe, but
Alright, I guess get some guys move this shit down below deck.
All right.
God.
Well,
Damn it.
looks like we'll look for the next opportunity to get some money back. And like, I don't think we're running too short on funds anyway. So,
Where we going on temper? I'll go on the island.
I mean, yeah. That's what
So
like I
much
said. I'm gonna go.
dials.
I'm gonna go try to get some info. I will say before, like we go on the island, I would go up to Finch again and kind of show her that like standard I had. I'm like, if you see any, symbols like this around, take note and let me know.
Yeah, you'll see Finch is preparing to jump out of the window, and she's got like a backpack, a couple of empty sheets of paper, and an excited look on her eyes. As she'll be like, "Yeah, I got it. Hey, let the captain know, will you? I'm about to go scope this place out."
Whoa,
Why are you going out the window?
Where
You know you
go?
can just. Oh,
Dude, I can fly. What do you mean?
I was saying you can leave from the top deck.
Quicker this way. And with that, she will jump feet first through the portcullis, and you guys will see a little tiny bird flying off into the sky.
Bitch.
Captain Finch left.
God
It's
damn it.
Isma, keep studying, and I'm leaving too. I'm going on the
All
island.
right, so who's staying? Hold on, who's staying? You gotta figure out who's staying, because I'm going as well. I'm definitely. Hey, Murdoch, you going? Finneas?
Yeah, I'm going for sure.
Yeah. Hey, how about we let our expert submarine driver guard the ship?
Vasily?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Vasily can't.
Yeah. And Bang will look at Vasily and say, "Hey, if I see a saxophone shop, I'll let you know."
Hey, get me some tone dials, I think I'm going like triple platinum right now.
Right,
You know what it's like to get that type of money?
Dials.
Yeah, I heard you could, maybe you can blow up.
Yeah, maybe I fucking can. Maybe I will.
That's right.
Maybe
Maybe
your
you
fucking
will.
room will blow up. Maybe a lot of things will start blowing up.
Right, something going on here. What's
I don't know, Captain. He seems to be in some sort of mood.
Yeah, I'm sorry about your saxophone, Vasily. I really liked your playing it at night, in the middle of the night, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Got me out of my cold sweats.
I'll be standing behind Yiga, just like holding my cannon in my hand, just like dangling it at him.
This will look like he's about to swallow a melon or a lemon. Well, I guess both would apply. And it'll be like, okay. Yeah, Captain. Do me a favor. I'm going to be putting out a song soon.
Yeah? What's it called?
Yeah, The Big Bang.
Oh, that's good. What, you and Bang y'all making a song?
Oh, yeah, he's going to be the main focus of it. Don't even worry.
Oh man, look, you get your own track produced by Vasily.
Hey, don't worry. When you go on tour, I'll handle the pyrotechnics.
Look. This is what I love about being a pirate.
Will be seething as he starts penning lyrics. Like, trigger fingers turn to no fingers.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds tough.
Yeah, that was good. You can take inspiration, Bang. Pyrotechnics. All right, yeah. He'll stay back and watch the shit. Cram will stay back. Kent would probably actually try to go.
Yeah, come on.
Be like, time to give me an upgrade. Yeah. Might come out this place with 3 legs. Well, 4 legs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Captain?
Hey, look, Kent. Don't buy anything without checking with me. You don't want to get taken advantage of here, and people are always going to their own advantage. Find the stuff that you like, but I'd be happy to give you a second set of eyes. They'll try to stiff you on the price.
Hey, don't worry about me, Bang. I know how to keep track of my money. I got it all under control.
Control. If he finds a woman, we're fucked, man. Do you understand?
Just for the record, Captain, I warned him.
Nah, it should be good. I was gonna tell him get something like decent.
Yeah. Plus, most upgrades for like weapons and armor and stuff I can do for you.
Yeah, well, he's
See, look at the captain's staff. You've attuned to it, so you should be able to use it now.
yeah. I'll say huh. And let me expand. I was like,
You knew that
well,
with my legs.
Yeah.
What about my third leg?
Is it mechanical?
Some would say it is.
yo,
Got
throw
real
a
piston
rocket
behind.
cunt.
Hey,
Get the hell out of here, scram.
Hey, for the right price, man, I'm pretty open-minded when it comes to the upgrades.
hey, we'll talk. See if I find anyone on this island that could use my third leg.
And just remember, I'm great with prosthetics, so, you know, if you need anything.
His face a little white at that.
Murdoch turns around and he looks at Boom and he goes, I think he'd prefer if you'd work on his prosthetics if you get it.
Oof.
Terrible.
That might
I
be
ain't bending over for nobody.
outside my wheelhouse.
Nasty.
All right, so seems like it's the main 6, and Kent. Well, and Finch is gone. Let me actually make note of this. Okay, you guys will start moving through the island, following the trail of the abandoned docks. As you get deeper inland, it doesn't seem to be that too big of a place, so you can pretty much see to the other end of the island from one end of it. Yeah, it's not that big of a spit of land at all, but it will have a lot of like rocky outcroppings and I guess like a mesa-like biome with these giant like spires of rock that rise out of the ground. There'll be obviously windswept dunes all over the place and some funky looking cacti dotting it. There's a few people as you guys get deeper and deeper into the island. You'll almost enter like a mini town type of area, more of like an outpost really. The houses and the buildings are carved out of sandstone and clay, and it seems to be very bare bones and ergonomic in its design. Not too much emphasis placed on making things look good, and there'll be just like random buildings put together. It's like a tavern next to a fucking hospital, a bunch of shops and lodges that don't really have anything to do with each other, kind of just crammed together as if they were just put down without any regard of the other thing. Most of the places in this area seem to be pretty new as well, and most of the people that you guys will see will have suspicious looks in their eyes as the giant pirate ship docks at the shores and some people start making their way into town. There will be really no one that steps to you guys or anything like that. Most of the people would turn away, refuse to make eye contact, or just watch from the sidelines as if waiting to see what you guys do. What is the cruise entrance like, actually, as you guys make your way down the like main road?
You know that one scene from Monsters Inc. It's like that, bro. When they're walking on the scare floor. That's what it's like, man.
Describe it to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, so enter Sully.
Now use the character names. Don't use the Monster Inc. character names. Let me tell you something.
All right, yeah. So Yiga, Bang, yeah, it's like what Dill put in the chat.
Dill, I hate you, bro. I thought this nigga was gonna describe this shit for you a bitch ass nigga, man. All right, go ahead.
Wow, that was aggressive.
But yeah, man. You wouldn't necessarily be like try to intimidate anybody. We would just like look around, observe the people.
All right. Yeah, most of them seem to be humans. There'll be a couple of stranger types, some people with long ass necks and long ass legs mixed in. Other than that, just regular folks. Let's say throw me a perception check.
Okay.
Anyone can throw me a perception check as you guys scan the crowd.
All right.
So I use my passive.
Sure.
It's an 18.
Yeah, bro. Let's do it. All right, I'll use my passive too. It's a 19. Oh my god.
Oh, what the hell? Around 18, 19.
All right, with 18s and 19s, you guys will be pretty alert as you scan the crowd, and there doesn't seem to be anyone that's outright hostile or aggressive. Like I said, most people are just waiting for the second move, or the first move, I should say, that you guys make. I would say some of the more eagle-eyed amongst you, really, Yiga, Bang, and Viridian, would spot a couple of people in the crowd that don't quite look human. They've got strange features to them, whether it's like reptilian-like eyes, which you can swear is like a fucking scaly skin. You'll even spot someone with a set of horns twisting out of their forehead. These people are hiding even amongst the crowd. They've got like cloaks over their faces. They're sticking to the shadows. If you weren't keeping a trained eye, you wouldn't have noticed them at all. But even they seem to be outcasts in this place. You will see a much bigger dude with a set of horns that seem to be coming out of a helmet as you guys approach a more populated area with some people that look more your speed, pirate types and all that shit. Drop you guys here. The first thing that would catch your eye is probably the lot lizards, the giant lizards that are in that pen to the side. In these before I do anything else. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of people with scars, mean expressions on their face, and weapons open to display as you guys run across some pirates or mercs or some shit like that. They will be crowded in this like central area where there's a tiny well, a pathetic little thing really, surrounded by these desert landscapes. Beyond that is just straight sand, straight dunes. Let me actually switch up the ambiance, get rid of the ocean, and put some like wind.
That one desert theme music from Mario.
I want to.
Lone tumbleweed.
I want to pick up some dirt and put it in my backpack.
Hell
Or
yeah.
sand.
Yeah, you'll get some sand. Forced to the touch and extremely dry. These lizards will be hissing. Almost all of them will have what looks like saddles on their backs. They seem to be big enough and sturdy enough that any of you guys could really comfortably hop on them. But like I said, your attention will be grabbed by this big dude who is currently grabbing a bucket out from the well. But he'll kind of turn and place it to the ground as he steps forward to you guys. He looks to have like a wicked set of armor on and a big ass horned helmet. As he approaches you guys, it'll be like Bang said, a single tumbleweed that rolls across the floor as he steps up to you. Who would you be?
Just visitors, stopping in.
Visitors.
I am a doctor. I am known as Dr. Wildwood.
Dr. Wildwood.
Yes.
What's a fancy hat you got going on there? Who might you be?
The name's Usi.
Usi?
Usi.
Well,
Me and my crew are sitting down here for a couple of days. Heard a lot about this place.
Yeah, what'd you hear about it?
I heard there's a lot of opportunities to be had. in terms of crew members, bounties, money. He'll look you guys up and down. Treasure.
Oh. Opportunities, right? Wait, you said for money? Treasure?
As travelers, we always need money, so.
Yeah.
You said crew. What are you, a pirate?
I'm affiliated with the Castle Crasher Pirates. He'll thump his chest proudly and kind of pushes his thing back to reveal a Jolly Roger. It kind of resembles a castle growing out of a skull. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look at Yiga and be like, Castle Crashers. You heard of them?
Not of recent, no. I ain't never.
I haven't either. But hey, Murdoch, you
I've heard of you, Castle Crashers. Skippy. I don't think Viridian's never heard of them, but he's trying to get on this guy's good side.
No, it's okay.
Napoleon.
It's okay if you haven't heard of them. Everyone tries. Has to start somewhere.
I don't know, but starting to be a lot of groups related to the word castle and all the whatnot.
Yeah. So how exactly do you? Well, never mind. I guess we can find out. What's a good place to hang out around here? Good bar. Hopefully, it's not just the well.
He'll point up to the right, the top right, or the back left. Fuck. Over here, where one of the walkways leads into what looks to be like a cave on the side of this rocky outcropping. This would be one of the marketplaces. Usually, you'll be able to get some good information, good weapons, and above all else, leads. But we're waiting. We're waiting for another deserter. And I'll kind of look behind him out to the back half of the outpost where there's really nothing but sand and the larger island behind this one. Yeah, we're just waiting.
What's on
You're
the
just
main island?
waiting? What's on the main island? Well, I haven't been here too long, so I couldn't really tell you. But as far as I know, there's a bunch of shit that you don't want to get involved in. There's a bunch of wars going on down there. He'll have a bit of like a pensive look in his eyes as he looks up ahead. War that has nothing to do with us.
What kind
War
of
that's
war?
taking place for who knows how long. Seems like all this place knows was war.
Well, hey, if you're looking for opportunities, there's very few better opportunities to find things than a battlefield.
If
It's
you
true.
if you don't mind me asking, Skippy, how many of you are stationed here? And you don't seem to be the captain of your crew.
I'm not. You got a good eye, Vink. I'm just an officer in my crew. My captain, now that's a bad man. He ain't around here, but he's ready to come at any moment's notice.
At any moment's notice, Skippy.
Aye. Don't get to twitching.
Yeah, and Bang will be like right now, and I'll do like a little shake. It's like, I'm just messing with you.
Yo, also, I guess I don't know if Murdoch would find this weird, but Viridian would look at Yiga and then put his hand on Murdoch's shoulder. He is prepared to cast haste on Murdoch if we decide to just take these guys out. Like,
We're not starting. We're just messing with him, man. Come on.
Yeah,
Murdoch's just
nobody
gonna
was
kind of glance at Viridian. Yeah, I like your thinking.
It's like, I'm just messing with you, dude. I'm just messing. That's cool.
Yeah,
Name's
we'll
Bang.
look,
Name's Bang, by the way. I don't think I introduced myself.
we'll look caught off guard for a moment, but he'll shake it off and be like, aye, I've heard of all of you. I was starting to put some names to faces. You, look you up and down, Yiga. A bloody gore.
I wouldn't really use that anymore. That's kind of outdated.
Bloody Gore. That's a cool name.
Oh no, I'm pinning on a new one. I got this new one. I ain't gonna tell nobody yet, but you're gonna see it once I get it across. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta figure out how.
Hey, all that shit about that rear admiral, is it true?
Every word.
All of it.
Hey,
Yep,
it's in the news. It's got to be true, right?
it's very true. And real.
Nasty fucking Marines.
I mean,
So it's a wonder that they're supposed to protect the seas. Makes you think the pirates are the good guys.
Yeah,
Like crazy would be.
it must be true because I mean, you'd have to be crazy creative to make up something like that.
Yeah.
You'd have to be out of your mind. Disgusting.
Like, what can you expect? The world government dogs, am I right?
Cheers to that. He'll,
But it ain't like we any better, huh?
Yeah, you'll see he'll gesture off to the side, and you'll see a couple of crew members bringing out like a big ass fucking barrel. They'll crack it open and they'll start handing you guys mugs and ale. As he says, well, you got no bad business with us, and none stopping you from sharing a drink, eh? It's on us.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with drink amongst friends, right?
I would like to make an insight.
I was gonna say the same thing.
You said you trying to make an insight
Yeah,
on what, man?
the drinks.
Oh,
Yeah.
study the drinks.
Yeah, will I notice anything off
Detect
with it?
poison. It will be more of an investigation if you look at the booze. As you cast detect poison and disease. Let me see. Sense any poison creatures and diseases. Identify the kind of poison and poisonous creature. Okay, yeah. As you kind of like, I guess, yeah, you kind of like stick a finger in the ale and swirl it around to test it for poisons. There will be nothing. With a 10 in investigation, you'll come to the same conclusion. With a 23 in investigation,
yeah, 23. I'll be
using
using inspiration on it.
yeah,
I'd
through
like
the
to argue.
Wait, Pete. I don't think you should do it. I already did my poison. It doesn't seem to be poisonous.
Yeah, it's fine.
Could be some special poison that avoids
Yeah.
detect poison. You know,
So what does my what does my 23 say?
23 says the exact same thing. She was, it might be a little dry, I guess. Other than that, it's good booze.
It's like, oh, much appreciated. And we'll go up to cheers. I'm gonna like put it up to my face, but I'm gonna wait until he drinks some.
no,
Yeah,
you
I'm
can slam that
drain
shit.
in his tankard.
I'll give it back and say I don't drink Skippy.
Dude, I'll take Viridian's John. Slam that John.
Yeah, you guys will toast. What's it called? Borne and Fink coming?
No, I don't think Borne came. I don't know why. It would be fun to have everyone.
Yeah, Fink can come.
Yeah, you mute.
I'm right here.
I got a time was gonna play out doing down good.
You breaking up.
I think he said
maybe
he
it's
thought
for
he
the
was.
best if you hang back, man. We got it. All right.
Oh.
I don't know. Fink, you can come along. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying. Come along. You can drop your token.
I think he said. Okay. I think they'll say he was trying to do his downtown stuff.
Yeah, I think that's what he said. Wait, so downtime? Okay, never mind. I want you. I'm gonna say this.
Yeah. As you guys, share drinks and all that shit. Oh, I would say with the detect poison, you would notice that some of these lizards seem to be poisons.
Nice.
Rather venomous, I should say.
Okay.
I don't know what it means by kind of poisonous creature. I guess it's venomous.
I'll turn to this guy and be like, "So those lizards there, they have signs of being a venomous, a venomous species. Where'd you get them?"
They ain't mine. They came from the deserters.
Deserters. Why do they?
Well, like running away from the war.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Like I said, I don't know all the details, but it seems like some of those Tugan natives, they can't keep up. They decide to defect. They leave the shores of the island and they end up here looking for a future, a better life. Little do they know they just run into pirates.
So, yeah,
Shame.
quick question for you, though. You heard anything about the Boom Corporation?
He'll give you a sharp look. And it says, where you hear that name? You got something to sell?
I mean, there's always things to sell or things to buy. But no, let's just say I have some catching up to do. Been a while.
Yeah, he'll jerk his thumb to the cave up there as he says, hey, if you're not selling, if you're buying, only boom tech you'll find on this island is up in that cave. All the locals, they've got their little shops and stuff set up in there. Proper black market is what it is.
Yeah, well, say I'm selling. How do I get in contact with the Boom Corporation?
He'll shrug his shoulders. Couldn't tell you. As far as I know, they're based on the island. But in terms of where they're at, what they're doing, it's a mystery. Not unless you go on that island yourself, or you know someone that does that, or that has been there. Your best bet is waiting for one of those deserters. They show up pretty often.
Hey, Skippy. Where are the locals like? They're why are they in the cave?
They like it there. I don't know.
These are nice.
True. Keeps you out of the heat. Makes sense.
Also, that mountain back there, I'll point at it. It's riddled with caves, holes, hidey holes, secret stashes. Only way to really know it up and down is to live here for a while. I got the feeling that all the locals know it like the back of their hand. They used to be just like us, pirates, thieves, vagabonds. Decide to settle down here and make an honest living. Well, honest, I guess. Not if you're looking at the prices. Mutter.
So you trying to?
Yeah, Bangle glance at Kent.
So you're waiting for a deserter so you can get on the island, huh?
No, I'm waiting for deserters so I can get a lead.
Oh, what you looking for?
Leads are what they call really their maps on this island. Think about it like a game. The deserters show up, and most of the time they've got information of some kind. Whether it's movements of armies, locations of strongholds, important people. And once you piece together enough of those leads, you can form a plan of attack. Raid the island, hit a stronghold or two, and get yourself some good-ass loot. And if you're lucky enough, avoid any of the armies that are warring down there. Those aren't enemies you want to fight.
Yeah, at this point, I guess Rin will nod as his tattoos become a bright green color. I'm gonna do my constitution, my resilient bloom.
Elemental medicine? Bet.
We gotta catch these people. So what we doing?
Yeah, Bang will be interested in going into the cave. He's still looking for leads.
I am as well, but I want to speak to the captain.
Yeah, I want to learn more about this treasure business he was talking about. I want to, kind of.
Well, from what it sounds like, it seems like more or less pretty straightforward. Strong arm robbery.
Well, no, I mean, you said they were hiding treasure on the island. People have, right? That's what you said. You said that.
Aye. There's some big ass kingdoms on the island. They've been around for a long time. They've amassed a bunch of wealth. They like to keep it holed up in their castles or strongholds. But while they're busy warring with each other, they'll leave those places empty. If you know where to strike, you can come away with a decent amount of loot.
And that's catching the defectors, right?
Like I said, the defectors give you leads.
Right.
Hey, Skippy. Why are you so open with your information?
What do you mean?
You're being pretty buddy with us.
You're telling us a lot.
Yeah, Bang will take a sip. Like, guys, relax. What the little information exchange amongst new acquaintances,
Exactly. It ain't nothing that you want to find out after a couple minutes of asking questions on this island anyway. The way I see it, no one can really stake a claim on what they want to get. They just got to go get it.
Yeah, and there's plenty for everyone from the sounds of it.
So you're saying
exactly.
You're gonna? I mean, you just said if you want to get something, the only way you're gonna get it is to get it. It doesn't sound like there's a lot to get.
Well, I think that's the opposite. Didn't you hear him? Island full of kingdoms, castles full of treasure. Just got to figure out a way in.
Yeah, but we're not on the island, and it seems like he's. From what he's saying, he's waiting on deserters so he can get a lead or a map of an island of an area of the island.
Right?
Is that how he described it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why don't we just get all the leads? Because I want to go get some treasure.
Yeah, why don't we get all the leads?
Wait, guys, there's a million, there's a million different ways to peel an orange, man. So
it doesn't sound like it. I mean, if they gotta wait on deserters.
It just depends on your level of creativity. That's their method. Maybe we have another.
Maybe I ain't waiting for them down here. Lucy will smile. Maybe I got people waiting on them for me.
Delegation of labor. I like it.
I'm telling you. We need to take out. Viridian is not gonna say this, but in his mind, he's like, "Yeah, we need to take out this crew and and get whatever leads they got."
Yeah, above cable, I really don't think we need to. At least not at the moment.
Nah, we just gotta be better than them catching the leads, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, but they might already have some.
Right. Well, theoretically, if I can find some information or get in contact with the people from my family that I know, we might not need leads.
Yo,
yeah.
This nigga just said your family is on the island, and these niggas don't know shit about what be going on the island, man.
They're not a part of my family. Wouldn't I have a better time trying to contact them than someone who's completely unrelated?
Oh, I'll go to Murdoch.
You would have a better chance, but what are the chances that someone on your family is here and is able to get you that contact?
Yes, if only I had any methods to access communication lines and otherwise circumvent means of communication. If only there were methods in which I could employ.
Yeah, also family can only take you so far. These people might not.
Don't we just need to get on the island?
Yeah.
Not that I'm pretty sure with the more information we get like an idea of what each area has to offer, at least in the marketplace.
Well, I mean, we just got.
But if we have a good connection on the island, wouldn't it be easier to get more information about what's going on the island?
Yes, it would.
That's true.
I'm not saying that that's not a possibility. I'm just saying there's a chance we may not have to use it. So I don't think there's much value in at least killing them like right this second.
No, I don't think we should kill him. I think we should take over this area.
Well, yeah, we're gonna go kill him to do that. It seems.
We don't have to kill him. We can interrogate this dude.
Yeah,
we already seem to have loose lips.
Wait, what do you think's gonna happen when we try to interrogate the? Am I tripping?
I say he already seems to have loose lips. If they're waiting for deserters somewhere else, we can get information on where they're getting those deserters and whether or not they already have leads.
I mean, we can see the end of the island. I don't think, even if we don't ask him, I'm pretty sure we can find him pretty quick.
Interrogation is
Can
just
we
gonna
see?
turn
Wait,
into
we can see
fucking
the
what's it called?
we can see the end of the island.
Yeah,
Yeah, of this island. We can see
yeah,
the
the
main
one we're
island
on. Yeah,
behind it.
The island is that small. What the hell?
Yeah,
that
this
was the
is one
first
of the
thing he
islands
said.
around the main island.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying we could probably look around real quick first.
Oh yeah, then we don't need to do shit. We can just leave, man. Yeah, let's go to
That's
the
what I'm
cave.
saying, bro. We can just get lucky
Yeah,
and
that's
just
what I'm saying. We should just go to the cave.
spin the block round Tugan, put our finger on the map, and boom, we'll go that way.
But I thought this place was hard to get into. Nah, it doesn't matter.
He said it was just a bunch of wars going on.
Yo, hold on. Is it hard to get on the island?
Yes, because
You
the
know.
waters on the way to Tugan are like unsteady, so you can't take any big ships over there.
Yeah,
Like
shallow
yeah,
waters.
it's very
It's
high. It's
mostly
controlled. Yeah.
the best way to get on there is to row your way over there. And like I said, there was like
Okay,
a
so-
heavy fog over the island. Although now that you guys are a little bit closer, you'll see that it's kind of like an internally raging sandstorm, more like.
So you're saying all we need is a rowboat and a light spell. Well, not a light spell, but something that
Well,
can
and
get us.
also to know where we're going.
Well, I mean, we could wait for
I mean,
the
I thought you said we can see the island.
Yes, but if we row over to a random place and we walk into the middle of a battlefield between two nations, we're going to be in a pretty bad spot, I imagine.
Yeah.
I'm chilling. I'm not gonna be in a bad spot.
As a group, can we?
You gotta think of the fucking group, man.
Jeez.
Yo, we
Yeah,
all are chilling. Why are you niggas acting like you weak, bruh?
Bro, it's not that, bro. It's alright, I understand what P's saying. I also agree we could just like pick a spot on the island, just go. But I think we should try and stake out these niggas. And if we can gather any information about the island that they got, we go off that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it hurts to take a look around first before we just try to blindly row over to an active war zone.
Yeah, because it is multiple wars, that nigga said. So, yeah, I think we should stake around. I was gonna ask Murdoch to go get Tua and him and her, try to get any info from anywhere.
Well, I feel like if we were gonna have somebody spy on them, Tuo would probably be good for that. She's got the high stealth and everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Either
Like we should have her like low
one or the
key.
other.
Like we should have her low key trying to like find out where they're waiting for him to trap him or something. And those of us with less than good stealth will, just go talk to people.
Is Cider on Tugan? Did we learn that or no?
Well, I mean, they're probably following us over here, so if they're not there, I imagine they'll be here soon.
Alright.
Right.
Yeah, I'm down to stick them out. I don't know about y'all. What y'all think?
Bro, that's your decision, bro.
Yeah, I say we stick them out before getting fucking hostile interactions like interrogation.
I concur.
I mean, yeah, I don't got much to say. I don't think we need to do anything.
Don't worry, Captain. I got a red dot on everybody's forehead.
No, man.
Is that the word?
Right.
Is no the word?
No is not no.
No, what's the word?
There is no word. That's not the word either.
No word is the word. Say the word then.
I mean, just come
It
on.
was a bird.
The bird. I'll shoot down any birds I see. Finch better watch him.
Yeah, so I'll go back up to Uzi. Crazy name. Oh, I'm gonna ask him like, so there's no like shops or anything.
I told you. In the cave.
Oh, the caves, right? Yeah, caves. All right, which way the caves?
It's right there.
Yeah.
I told you. It's right there.
Oh, yeah,
So-
yeah.
Sorry, he's a
All
little short-term memory, in and out.
No, listen. I remember. I was just checking if he remembers. Sometimes liars forget their lies.
Hey,
He like
I might be a
sidestep.
pirate. I ain't a fucking liar.
And whatever you say, Toey.
And that I respect about you. Much appreciation for the drink, my friend.
I'll give you a nod.
He's gonna parkour up this wall on the bridge.
I mean, I'm going to the caves.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to
Yeah,
the
I'm getting to the
caves.
caves. I'm getting to the caves. You gotta climb the building to get to the caves.
Why would you have to go up to? Never mind.
Isn't this a bridge into the cave?
Yeah, it
It
is.
is. It is.
Yeah. I know
You
what
can
I'm
see
talking
because
about.
I put more shadows and shit. I appreciate the map interaction. You even taking inspiration. The fuck.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'll just burst boots up onto the bridge. It just look like there's a puff of compressed air coming out of my leg. Let's jump up.
Nice.
I see all that fancy parkour and nonsense. You could just have a jet leg. Think about it, Captain. It'd be a nice upgrade.
Jet legs ain't
It'll be
forever,
coming with you
man.
guys. Murdoch and Fink, and whatever they can, bro. Can's coming with it.
Oh shit.
I'll follow them too.
Bet. Alright, seems
We
like
all
everyone's
in the
piling
cave.
into the cave. Let me just copy your guys' tokens to make it easier.
We cave running.
I do have my cannon sitting on my shoulder. I just don't feel like moving the token.
Word. Now this map is fucking insane. I wish I made this shit.
Yo, don't tell me
You
this
guys
what I
will
do.
slide through the doors and find a well lit, well populated, and overall just murky, grimy little marketplace. I'll drop you guys here. The doors will be open. But inside there will be a bunch of fucking shops, some glowing bonfires, those strange lizard things. These ones are kind of like running around free. The first thing that you guys would see is this blue skinned dude. He's kind of like bare chested. He looks almost like drugged out. His eyes are like a blood red, and there's these horns curling off of his head. He is currently chained up. I don't know what's that shit called, where it's like your head is in between like two planks of wood.
The
shit angles in that one episode in Avatar.
like where they like used to throw tomatoes like a stockade.
No, that's not.
Yeah, stockade sounds right. Oh yeah, this dude is gonna be basically restrained. And he'll kind of be like struggling against the bonds, but they are tight. Look to be like iron or steel or something.
It's just the stocks.
Stocks were, yeah. He's got like I said, he's bare chested, and you guys would all see a strange symbol that's been like carved into his chest. You can tell by the occasional spurts of blood and the lack of coagulation. It seems to have been pretty recent. It's like a strange character that you guys don't quite understand.
Damn.
But it doesn't seem to be nice.
So you seem like you in a rush?
He'll be growling and gnawing at his own teeth as he's like he seems to be almost mad with rage. He'll kind of bark at you as he's like, "Let me out! Let me out!"
Oh, I mean, it ain't my call. But what's your name?
Ben will look around and ask someone else like what he did. Sorry.
He'll kind of be like writhing, and as you guys draw closer, you will see he has a tattoo on his back. It looks to be like a big ass bear. It looks to be it's like a full body or full back tattoo. It's really well done. Very intricate, all that shit.
I think it's best that we keep it pushing and ignore this fella for now.
Well, I kind of wonder why he's over here. Look around, have like somebody just kind of standing around. It's like, hey, not for nothing, but what that guy do?
It'll be it looks to be like a regular pirate. He'll have like a pipe in hand, and he'll let out an exhale as he laughs quietly. Be like, that right there is a deserter. One of the own of Tugan Isles that couldn't handle the heat of war. He fled, looking for a better life, a better future. And he abandoned his comrades. You know what we do with people that abandon their comrades? We teach them a lesson.
True. Hey, quick question: Is who put him in there?
We did. Kind of gesture around the room. You know, the people that live here, the people that make an honest living.
Well, can I ask him a question?
By all means.
Sweet. And I walk up to him. It's like, hey, how you doing, friend?
Be as you step closer, almost like try to bite at your throat as he's like, let me out. Let me out.
I'd be like, no, and you'll see, it'll just see like a little kind of like flat light start to beam up on my shoulders. Like, relax, man.
He'll go very still as the light pops up, and there'll be like a look of recognition in his eyes as he says, "Oh, that's Bang Tech. Who are you? Are you coming for
Boom
me?
Tech.
Get back!"
Bang Tech is exclusive to me because I am, Bang. But boom Tech. But you recognize like this style?
Would be like shivering almost. You can see by his body language that he seems to be having like a fucking PTSD attack as he says, "They were killed. They swept through our ranks, destroyed our formations, scattered entire army. No, I won't have it. I won't have it. Let me out."
Hey, relax, man. Hey, relax. Look, you could maybe call those guys distant relatives or something like that, but I do happen to be looking for them. Would you happen to know I could find them? Maybe I can help you out. A glass of water, maybe some first aid, something like that.
You can help me out. Let me out.
Well, I just got here, man. I don't know if I can let you out. Plus, I mean, they're also not wrong. You did kind of abandon all of your, friends and stuff like that. So it's not like,
Yeah, this dude does not seem to be one for logic. He will descend into hysterics again as he starts, again, struggling against his bonds.
Yeah, I'll just sigh and get up. It's like, well, it's worth a shot, but makes me more excited to meet the family now. Sounds like they're doing good stuff, but do they really have cannons like mine?
I mean, it sounds like they're kind of doing crazy stuff. Look how fucked up he is.
Well, yeah, but hey, look, man. No matter where they came from, us booms, when we do our jobs, we do them right. So if they're over there making weapons, you best believe they can sweep armies.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, just you wait, Captain. We'll have some stuff like that too.
All right, yeah. We'll take out all armies.
Yeah. All right, as you guys are talking to this dude, we'll pan the camera over to Viridian, who's walked up to one of these stalls. You'll see a stout-looking man. He's got a big-ass green hat, like a bucket hat over his head. It resembles more of like a bunch of leaves. And on his back will be a giant fucking cannon. The mouth of it will look kind of like a dragon. He'll give you a wide smile as he says, "Come one, come all. Welcome to the shop. My name is Parasol. I'll be your vendor today. We've got all kinds of goods, whether it's concoctions, ingredients, poultices, remedies, herbal tools, perhaps some varnish for your pretty little horns there, my friend. What can I interest you in?"
Hey, Skippy. I'm looking on something very, very. I'm looking for something very, very rare. And you kind of lean in and then call him forward.
What'll it be? Did I make this mental?
I think you did, but you whisper and say, "Do you have inshi beans?"
His eyes will rise, or his eyebrows will rise as he said, "Why, my friend, those are quite the rare find. If I may be a bit curious, how exactly did you come across the name Inchi Beans?"
you'll see him think about it and be like, well, when I was traveling with this circus, we went to a lot of seas, and one of those seas we ran into this herbalist. Let me think of a name. This is hard.
Osmium Chuma.
Cornelius.
They don't know that.
Oh yeah, I ran into this herbalist. She called herself Professor Thornwillow. She enjoyed the show, and she mentioned the fact that there were these beans that can heal can heal someone as if they've had a long night's rest.
Interesting. I've heard something similar myself. I heard that there was a doctor, a good man, that went by the name of Orthro, something like that, was inquiring about some very similar things. We have our fair share of visitors on this island, and there are some that come with things to trade. A man that's looking for inchy beans is sure to be a man with some knickknacks of his own. Do you have anything to barter, my friend? I could make it worth your while.
Viridian will place down an enhancement pill.
Oh, this would be one of those concoctions, huh? These are exceptionally hard to come by. I don't recognize this. Is this a recipe of your own design?
Yeah, Skippy.
Wonderful. Well, I can offer you one of these. It'll slide what looks to be like a med kit, almost. Or like a slightly bigger med kit. It also kind of resembles like a bento box. It'll be full of like knickknacks and supplies and all that kind of stuff. It'll be like, they call it a rapid response kit. Supposedly it's used by the islanders. They leave some pretty gruesome injuries on one another as they fight. Quite valuable, if you ask me.
You'll see Viridian will begin to look at it. He'll look at the I guess the stuff inside the kit, and he'll basically be attempting to evaluate how much this is worth.
Yeah, you got appraiser's tools?
You said what? No, I don't.
Throw me a investigation. Say DC of 18.
All right. I have advantage on these, right?
Okay. All right, with a 25, you will study it for a second, and yeah, it seems to be pretty solid. There's a lot of well-refined medical tools in here. In fact, there seems to be some stuff that even you're unfamiliar with. You can tell, all in all, put together, it is exceptionally useful. Worth about, you'd say maybe 3 or 4 million berries. Before you can get too close of a look at it, this dude will hook it back and tuck it into a drawer. And it'll be quite useful, is it not?
It is, Skippy. There are things that I don't even recognize on there. I'm willing to continue with this trade.
Those islanders are mighty resourceful when it comes to things like this.
He'll nod. And then he'll say, do you have any idea of who specifically made this rapid response kit?
I couldn't say. Some say it's the hold on, I gotta look up some names. Yes. Some say it's the Young James. Personally, I think it's the Wei Mins.
Can you put those names in chat?
Yeah.
LeBron James. That's what I thought he said too.
It's not like it's on LeBron. Dude, I should put a character based on LeBron. That should be so hard. Oh my god.
Hey, Dyer's already got a LeBron James character sheet somewhere.
Oh, true. The return of LeBron James.
It's me, LeBron James.
Get ready, zombies. It's me, LeBron James.
Taco Tuesday. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It'll be like they're always competing with one another, you know, these kingdoms pushing each other to all kinds of discoveries and innovations. It's the wonder that we're able to profit off of it, I think. Now, I'm afraid that I'm going to need some more than just this pill. He'll hold it up to the light. It is well made, but I'm afraid it's just not that valuable compared to what I have to offer.
Brilliant. Well, think about that. We'll think. We'll listen to what he says, and I guess like with the freaking whatever the freak. So I want to say I got my 20 pounds of Adam wood still on my sheet.
I mean, how much does the kid weigh?
I'm going to put that. My Viridian will go into his backpack and show 1 pound of Adam wood.
He'll lean over and be like, "My, some wood. Good for you."
It is Adam wood, Skippy.
Oh, you're lying. There's no way that's treasure tree wood.
It is.
Where'd you get it from?
The island of Elot.
Never heard of it. Let me see.
Viridian will hold on to it tightly. At this point, he would change to his, I guess, hulking bloom, and be like, "Yes, I'll allow you to look at it."
All right, as you lean over and he gets ready to examine the wood. Pause. Let's move over here. It seems like Fink, Bang, and Yiga have drifted off. Anyone in particular you guys are moving to?
Yeah, Yiga's gonna turn to Bang and Fink. I was like, listen, since you guys are new on the crew, you're gonna learn a few things. Mainly, when I touch down on an island like this, he's gonna look around suspiciously. I look for the liquor immediately.
Mhm.
Excuse me. And he'll go
All right,
look for
Captain.
liquor.
You know, like, fair enough. Everyone's got their thing. I'm kind of the same way though, with weapons, explosives, other things. You know, generally dangerous. So I'll see this guy with like all the knives and stuff at his table, and I'll go over to him.
I'll follow back.
Hell yeah.
Where the booze at? She got the booze.
Like, hello there, friend.
Yeah, you'll see what looks to be like a fish man.
Oh, no, I
He's
see.
got bushy orange eyebrows, and he's sitting back on his seat with his feet kicked up. In front of him, there are a litany of weapons. Just looking at these, you can tell that they're very, very well made and kept in very good condition. They kind of resemble the items that you saw in that vendor's place where you got the map to this place from.
Mm-hmm.
But they seem to be a little bit more well kept, and there seems to be more variety amongst them. As this dude will stand up and he'll be like, "Oh, didn't even see you guys there. Little humans, what are you looking for?"
Well, looking for a lot of things, but I guess it depends on what you got. Whereabouts do you acquire such a fine inventory? Self-made?
Why, with the leads, of course. These are all a culmination of years of raids and building up shipments. I've got some connects as well. I do what I need to do to get the job done. But rest assured, if there's something that you need, I can get it for you. The name's Dimidria, the uncatchable fish man. That's what they call me.
Nice. Name's Bang. Bang the boom, by the way. But speaking of which, you wouldn't happen to carry any boom tech, would you?
He'll kind of raise his eyebrows and say, of course. I've got the best of the best. he'll grab like a shoddy looking toolbox and dump out some wares on the desk or on the table there. Almost all of them will have the same symbol that you have emblazoned on some of your gear, and the same symbol that is emblazoned on your cube. And they all seem to be like a collection of random shit. Wrenches, little bobbits, trinkets here and there.
Yeah,
Most of them look,
the symbol for my
incomplete.
family, I've got it's like on the overalls I wear, and then it's like engraved in the hammer that I have. Basically, are the main spots.
Word, yeah. Most of them seem to be kind of incomplete, kind of what's it called? Discarded, maybe like damaged pieces of equipment. But one thing that would catch your eye is a wrench. First, it seems like unseaman, just regular. But as you take a closer look at it, you can tell that there's something to it. That symbol will be inscribed on the base of it, and it is somehow in perfect condition, despite all the disrepair and disarray all around.
Like, I was looking to add a new wrench to the toolbox. I mean, it's a little old, but what's something like this going for?
That one's not that valuable. There's some better versions of it, but I got yet to get my hands on them. This one, I'll part ways with it for about $4 million.
For what?
4 million berries, sir.
4 million? I'm sorry. Is there a gun under the table or something?
Buddy, this is boom tech. Stuff like this you won't find anywhere else.
Oh, really? And I'll kind of like tap on my overalls.
Oh.
And then I'll look at I'll grab some of the other stuff like that was in the toolbox. I'll be like, this is broken. This needs like 6 different parts to even be moderately functional. This has a bad spring, and this doesn't work. Now I can keep, and I'll hold the wrench back up, and I can keep going. I can also get louder, but that might not be good for the.
He'll snatch all his shit back, and the wrench, a little bit of color in his cheeks, as he's like, "Well, I didn't realize I was dealing with an expert. Listen, I scavenge all the stuff that I can, and I sell what I can. Right? I'm not trying to sell anything for what it is, but I promise, this wrench, it's good stuff."
I believe you, but we both got to make a living here. You got no real use for this wrench, and even if I'm going to use it, it's going to take me a considerable amount of work, even given my exalted lineage or whatever. So, make me a deal. 1.5.
Crazy work down.
This dude will start laughing. He said 1.5. 1.5. Buddy. Take a look at that wrench. Examine it. And you tell me how much you think it's worth.
I did both of those things, and then I gave you a price.
Looks like what I heard about the Boom Tech Boom Corp is true. They might be smart, but they're a bunch of no-good weasels.
Weasels? Look, I'm just trying to conduct business. You went straight to insults, and we could be having a fruitful negotiation. Now, look, we could even work on a package deal. Look, I need some more information to, get back in touch with the old relatives and stuff like that. And I'm sure you're not going to find anybody else to give you any sort of millions for this wrench. So let's work out a package deal of some kind. I can give you 4 million. It just can't all be for this wrench.
Only way I'm doing any less than 3 is if you got something to barter, my friend. But I'll tell you a little bit of tidbit of information. I'm very curious about the Boom Corporation myself. Tell me, is it true that they got ran out of Water 7 and had to hide on this island after too many bad business deals?
You'll see like a vein pop up in Boom's head. What do you mean ran out of Water 7? Last I checked, our family's thriving and well in Water 7. Which I can speak to personally.
I heard a couple of years ago it all went south. You got caught making some bad business deals, and the world government came down on them a little bit too hard. some at the fleet.
Look,
those
man,
guys are right.
we're respectable businessmen. There's no backdoor deals or anything like that. At least not at Water 7. Like I said, these guys here. But look, I still got family back there in Water 7, and they seem to be doing quite all right. But how about this? I'll give you 2.5, and I'll fix the other tools in that box for you. That'll increase your margin on your other stuff. And I get what I want.
You'll see him seem to consider the offer, because it seems to be pretty fair. You'll be like, all right, I'll allow it, but I need collateral while you work on my stuff.
What do you mean collateral? How long do you think this is going to take me? Think his last name's for show? And I'll grab the toolbox and go over to the side.
Okay. Yeah. Would you do anything to identify the wrench, or would you just get working straight away? Do you have like appraiser's tools or
I do like the Master Smith stuff I have let me like identify ingredients, but if I want to roll something to like tell any features about the wrench.
Yeah, you got anything for
that? I mean, I can just inspect it. Let me see what Master Smith I have with this. I can learn any properties it has from the Master Smith thing.
Yeah, draw Master Smith.
Yeah. Because I guess materials and properties and like value.
Okay. This is for weapon or armor. But yeah, you can try it on this. I'll say roll me a investigation check, DC of 19.
Okay.
Nice. Out of the 25, you can tell that this is a pretty good set of wares. The wrench, especially, is pretty valuable. I guess I'll just fucking drop this shit in chat. I can fucking select it.
Yeah, and I already kind of realized that the wrench is probably worth the $4 million he's asking, but why would I ever pay retail?
True.
Right. But then, do I just need to roll like an Arcana or something like Tinkerer's tools to like fix those other?
Yeah. I'll have you roll and we'll cut away. I'll say Tinkerer's tools with intelligence DC of 20 probably.
Okay.
And it would take you
DC of what?
20.
Well, my time is cut in half from the Smith thing, and yeah, inspiration. So we use that.
Hell yeah! All right. Yeah, you'll be whiling away with the tools, and there'll be like whirring and tinkering sounds as you quickly put them together. We'll cut away while you're doing that and focus in on, I guess, on Yiga, who seems to have identified the booze. Goddamn, shit's fucking beautiful. You will approach what looks to be like a giant fucking buffet table. Goddamn. There'll be a dude standing behind it. He looks big and wide. You can't really see his back, but you get the distinct feeling that he has like a turtle shell almost. And he seems to be moving in slow motion as he takes a puff from a cigar and exhales some smoke. Hey.
Hey, you can leave him too. Hey, brother, I ain't trying to hold you up, man. Just hook me up with the good stuff.
It's a paver.
Oh, ew, no. Ew. What?
What?
Oh, man, booze. Where the booze at?
Oh, should have said so. I'll reach over again in slow motion and plonk a, I guess it kind of resembles a gourd, like your own gourd. A little bit bigger. It's got some strange characters on it that you can't quite recognize. And it looks to be carved from wood. Seems to be pretty well made, well crafted. And as he pops the cork, there'll be this fragrant smell that hits you. Something utterly delectable, like nothing you've ever smelled before when it comes to booze.
Yeah, you go float a little bit as he smells the booze. He's like, oh man. So how much for that stuff? Shit, I'll take the whole thing off here if it's you know, I think I'm good for it, you know. I think tell me the price.
Straight from the halls of She-Hole. This is that good stuff, man. That good stuff.
Yeah, well, how much is it though? You know, I'd like to try myself.
Take a sip. Be my guest. I'll give you like one of those little shot glass, or like one of those, you know, like the paper cups that they have at Costco and shit. I'll give you one of those.
Shit. All right. Yeah. Cheers. I'll shoot that jump back. If anything happens.
What do you mean if anything? Man, it's just good booze, bro. What do you mean if anything happens?
I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you'll feel charged up. This shit is good stuff. Aged properly, it's crafted properly. Shit, there might be some brewing techniques that even you haven't come across used to make this kind of stuff.
Yeah, you got smacked. Like, goddamn.
That good stuff.
That is that good stuff. You never told me. How much is it?
5 million.
5 million? I'll tell you what, I got 3 million on me. I'll give you 3 million, and you know what a doll is? You know what a doll is?
See, he'll actually perk up a little bit and lean forward. You have dials.
May or may not, you know. But, you know, depending on how 3 million in a doll sounds, you know.
What kind? Flavor?
Let's see, I marked all these. It's hard to remember all of them. I got the burst dial, the freeze dial, the boost dial, a milky dial, a water dial. You can't have this though. I got tone dial, toxic dial, thunder dial, neuro dial, and a blink dial.
It ain't a flavor dial. I don't want it, man.
Flavor dial. What's a flavor dial?
Brings the sauce, the spice. So makes some good meals even better, man.
Alright, I got some. You wanna, how about this? And I'll show him. What do I have? Fuck. Oh, I'll show him the lightsaber. You ever seen this?
The fuck is that?
This. I'll try and turn it on.
That shit is not turning.
Just give me a second. Ooh, click it. Why the fuck isn't it?
A little tiny spurt of light. That's about it.
This is a sword. If you
Buddy,
could believe me.
If that's a sword, then I got wings.
But do you have wings? I can't really see your back.
I don't have wings. You'll turn around and you will see a shell. Tattooed on the shell, or kind of like painted on the shell, will be a leopard. Looks angry and fierce.
Oh, pretty cool. You make that?
Don't worry about it. Nah. I earned it.
The whole shell?
Just a tattoo. The shell came at a different point in my life.
Right. Look, man, I don't got much. I already got 3 million. I'll pay you. Look, I'll do something for you. What, you need some fix something? Need me to grab something?
Relax, man. I'll just give you 3 million worth of the sake.
No.
How about
You don't understand. I want that whole thing. I want it
You want
all.
the whole thing? I need 5.
Well, there's gotta be something I could do to. Like you really like I could run a little errand for you.
If you got dial kits.
Kits. Not necessarily on me.
You can give me a kit. I'll do 3.
I don't know if you know. I don't know if you notice this. Dolls come from the sky. I learned this pretty recently too, but they come from the sky, and it's pretty fucking hard to get.
You got a bunch though.
Well, yeah, because I went to the sky.
So while you were up there, you didn't get a kit?
All right, man. Look, I'm not. Fuck it, man. I'll be back. I'll be back with 5 million. All right, just hold it off for me. I'm pre-ordering it. Or whatever. Put it in a layaway. Whatever. Fucking.
You got a name?
Yeah, Yiga.
I'll put you on the list. Then slide the gourd into or underneath the table.
So, hey, I mean it. Nobody can get that thing. I'm coming back. Like walking backwards away.
All
I'll
right.
go up to Murdoch. Do you have 2 million berry? Well, you see, the thing is, what happened is that I was trying to, buy something, but I didn't have enough. So, I might need you to spot me. It's for good. It's for good. It's for the good of the crew, though. Don't worry. It's totally good.
How much more do you need?
You're trying to buy booze for yourself as well.
Well, all right, you got me. I was trying to buy booze, but that doesn't take away from what I said. I'm not gonna have my with me.
Yeah. I always steal the shit I get anyway, so here you go.
What? The fish man was saying.
Hook me up. Oh, hey, he didn't mean that.
Nah, don't worry, man. Your stuff all looks like crap.
Dang.
What?
But which one is it you want to hear? It's not gonna go either other way.
You can just say you're not interested.
You didn't like that, did you?
We're an honest business here, sir. Any dissidents, any riffraff will be expelled. He'll show a sharp set of canines.
Murdoch's gonna be like picking his nose and like, yeah, sure. I'd like to see you try. And he'll flick it on his table.
Big scary eyebrows.
This dude is gonna stand up, his stool clattering to the ground. But you'll see a couple of these guys will turn. They'll be like, hey, he didn't mean anything by it, Demetria. Just, come on, let's carry on with business.
Look his eyebrows. They're starting to fly away.
Oh, okay. Bunch of hotshot pirates come in here and think they own the place, huh? But your buddy over there is working on my shit. He's fixing my shit right now. So what does that make you?
Well, he's a good person.
Can't be if he's hanging out with trash like you.
Oh, yeah. I ain't the same.
Listen, I gave shit about your stuff. I didn't say shit about you or any of those 2 caterpillars you got floating around on your forehead.
Well,
I had these since I was born.
Looks like it.
He seems to be, doesn't seem to have a good attitude towards you guys, or a good rapport, I should say.
Hey, I'm gonna buy that motherfucking boob still. Slam that money on the table. Bam. Hand it over.
That was quick.
You know, I got connects.
It's all yours, my friend. It'll slide you the gourd.
Oh, hell yeah. Don't think about that with you. Alright, then the... Oh,
They weigh
yeah,
about
nah.
15 pounds.
It's 15 pounds? Damn. What's a gourd weigh? Oh, that's on 20. Yeah. So, a gourd. 15 pounds. I'm chilling. No, I did want to go back to this guy and be like, you buy weapons?
Sorry, what'd you say?
I was going back to the eyebrow guy. I'm like, you buy weapons?
You got something good.
Yeah. I don't necessarily use it. I'll throw the lightsaber on the table. Read them and weave.
He'll grab it, kind of dangle it as he looks at it. Huh.
Did you get a lightsaber?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shake
Bang will
my head.
will look over as he's looking at it.
He'll kind of side eye you looking at it and be like, $500.
For that? Do you know what that is?
This is technology unavailable on any of the blues, and you want to buy it for 1/8 of the price that you just sold a fucking wrench?
Yeah, I'll paint the picture for you, buddy. Imagine you in the calm belt.
Yeah, Bag's gonna put down the tools that he's working on and walk over to Yiga and just whisper in his ear. It's like, you had this the whole time and you were just not gonna tell me?
I mean, I didn't think you would be interested. Oh my god!
And you'll see my cannon like point at him because he's like a little mecha. You'll see the little like gun in his head. It's like, is this what our relationship has been, Captain?
wait! I was snatching out of.
I'm not gonna lie, Captain. I'm kind of feeling Bang here. That does feel like kind of a glaring omission.
Yeah, I'm like, per second opinion, I will be taking this back. And yeah.
Oh no! I must be chopped liver, huh?
Yeah, take it, man. Take it. Jeez. Like,
Some people. And he'll just go grumbling back over to his tools.
Oh my god. Shit.
And he'll toss a little bag over to Yiga if he's looking to buy something. He'll have like 500,000 berries in it.
Oh,
like, look, I'm not a thief.
All right. Yeah, I'm like, all right. I guess I got this flintlock, but
yeah,
flintlock.
As they're fumbling with all that, I'm gonna just go lean on the stock thingy where the guy's locked in.
Yeah, this dude was in hysterics before. He seems to have calmed down a little bit. In fact, he doesn't even try to bite at your throat as you get closer to him. He'll just kind of like glare at you. Let me out.
Smoker. And I'm offering yeah, there you go. I put one in his mouth and I light it up.
He'll take a drag and his eyes will kind of like roll back a little bit. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'll like pull it out of his mouth so he can blow out the smoke, and I'll put it back in.
Yeah, he'll exhale. He'll give you a look of gratitude as he seems to be a little bit more sober now. You're like, thanks.
Word around here is you deserted. Imagine you don't desert a conflict if something you believe in. So, what kind of a sham war is going on over there?
They don't even know why they're fighting. None of us do. We just get ordered. Take on this army. Ride to this stronghold. Raise this city. Whatever it is they say we do. I couldn't tell you why we're fighting. All I've known is bloodshed. I got sick of it. I thought I had a better life out here.
And honestly, respect the balls it takes to walk away from a conflict like that, knowing the risk it implies. Any clue of who's profiting from all this bullshit?
I look down as he says, couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you who's winning, who's losing. As far as I know, they just tell us to do things, but we do them. A couple people that started running around on here making things more difficult. Pirates, both government, freedom fighters, and that boom tech thing. They all laid down roots, started building up their own camps.
And the freedom fighters are involved in the conflict?
A small group. I'm not sure what they're doing on here. I never saw much of them, just heard about a group that was bent on uniting this place, putting a stop to all of them.
So what are the sides? Which side were you on? Is there like a side that's local to the island and then an exterior force, or is it like civil turmoil?
I'll take a deep breath. Let me get another drag.
Yeah, sure. There you go, man.
He'll exhale as he says, I belong to the Hanzhao army. One of 6 that rages across the island. Ours has been there for a long time. Our strongholds are very central. Makes it difficult to defend from all sides. Like I said, constant warfare. The 6 kingdoms have been there as long as I've been alive. When I was a boy, I heard stories about old territories and borders that were put in place forever to be enforced. As far as I'm aware, there's no single clan that has a stake on the entire island. Everyone's bent on ruling it. That's where the problem lies.
Interesting. Well, for what it's worth, I don't think you were wrong to do what you did. It was like a whole crap of bullshit and a lot of people dying for no one's benefit.
What's your name?
Murdoch. Might have heard the name Kingsbane.
I have not.
And
I'm sure it would strike fear into many hearts. I am Rue.
Rue?
Of the Hanzhao. Know this, Murdoch. Life is about consequences. I chose my side, and I'm prepared to live with the consequences. The people of this island told me if I can survive for a month, they'll cut me free, and I intend to do exactly that. But if you want to cut me free right now, hell, I'll take the offer too.
Doesn't sound like a smartest thing to do, but Murdoch, as Murdoch says that, he's totally gonna break the lock on the side of the thing, or pick it or whatever.
Well, hell yeah! Throw me a thieves' tools check. Say DC of 15, dexterity.
Boom.
Nice. All right, you'll be able to quickly slip the lock, and there'll be like a small jangling sound.
So, do me a favor. Stay in place for now, but try standing up when things quiet down a bit later. You know,
his eyes will widen in understanding as he goes silent and nods again.
Get a feeling, our paths are gonna cross again, buddy. And I'll leave him the rest of the cigarette with him and walk back to the crew.
Hell yeah.
Well, things might get interesting a bit later.
All right.
Trying to sell this pistol for 12 million. One more booze money.
Okay. Yeah, Fink, you've been wandering around, keeping an eye on everything. I'll say throw me a perception check. Shit, Kent is trying to chat up this woman over here. For the 13, you'll notice a couple things that kind of catch your eye. One of them would be belonging to this dude. He's got a couple wares, a couple sets of equipment that look kind of familiar. You'll kind of be examining them from the side, and you'll realize that these are weapons and armor and accessories that have been used by some of your friends in the past. Not really friends, work friends, you could say. Bounty hunters that you've traveled with, mercenaries that you've come across, even people that you work jobs with. All of their
This has been since Rando.
Yeah, since Rando.
Okay.
Some of their equipment, their weapons, their signature stuff is laying in tarnished heaps in the back of this guy's shop.
He's gonna, as he's with the group, he's basically gonna be internally pondering on his, like, if these guys have some of my past associates' weapons. Somebody's taking down some of them.
Curious indeed, and it seems like they're not too well. I would say they've seen some pretty heavy use. Most of them are coated in blood. Some of them have like thick fucking strips of like rust on them and shit.
First that agent, and now this. Interesting.
While you're pondering this, we will jump back over to Viridian, who is what the fuck are you doing? You're showing him something.
I was showing them 1 pound of Adam wood.
Oh yeah. He'll would you let him grab it? Would you let him touch it and all that shit?
No, I'll just let him look at it.
He'll strain his eyes as he's like, come on, man. Gotta get a good look at it. If it really is Adam wood.
No, you can touch it with 1 finger.
You know how I gotta test Adam wood. I gotta try to break it. You see him take off that fucking cannon on his back. Just hold it up for me.
Alright, Brennan will hold it up for him.
Alright, this dude is gonna load the cannon, hold it right up to it, and you will hear a muffled fucking boom. Roll me a strength save.
Word. I'm gonna do since he told me he was gonna do that, I'll enter my inner beast.
Hell yeah, get advantage. DC is 16. Oh, nice. Alright, with a 24, you will firm it, and you'll like slide a couple feet back, almost slamming into this lizard that'll hiss at you. But you'll be able to stand the blow without too much problem. And of course, the Adam wood will be pretty much unharmed as you walk back over this guy. He'll be like, I'll be. It's real. Treasure tree wood. Huh. How much of that you got?
Enough to get this rapid recovery kit. And you'll see him
put back to the kit, back up to the wood, and he'll be doing some quick calculations in his head. I'll say you can also run some quick calculations in your head. Give me I guess a history check, maybe an engineering check. More like a business thing. So really, any intelligence-based skill would work.
Oh man.
Maybe even insight would work.
Good thing I made an intelligent character. Ha 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 ha. Let me think. I'll do investigation. It's cool. I use an inspiration. Get that 23.
Alright, with a 23, you'll be running some calculations. He'll be running just some calculations, and you will come to the conclusion a little bit before him. As you see, or you sorry, you don't see. You realize that if this kit is really all that he says it is, it's worth shit, maybe like 50, 60 pounds of atom wood, maybe a little bit more than what you have. Atom wood is, of course, rare and valuable, but it's really only valuable in large quantities. And 20 ain't that much.
You said how many pounds?
You said
50 to
40? I
60.
thought 50 to 60. And then I can just buy it for 4 million berries and keep the atom wood?
Yeah.
Why don't you do a combination? Reduce your monetary
Could
costs.
do that.
Nah, I could probably sell this for more with someone else.
Yeah, mate.
Hey, I just got finished shaking down the weapons guy. Let me know if you want an assist.
No, I'm
you
thinking
probably,
about
probably
this.
won't be able to find better prices for atom wood. Unless you can go to a fanatic.
Nah, but it's always good to have it. I mean, if I can get the kit without giving them any atom wood, it's better for the ship. Then I'll show him something. Actually, I don't even know how much this is worth. Fuck. And then I would have an atom wood seed, but that shit wasn't fucking Joko's whatever the fuck bullshit. I hate that shit, bro.
When are all these people that craft be fanatic with atom wood? Not necessarily. I don't know.
What do you think?
Oh, you talking to me?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Nah. While you're thinking, this dude will pour himself some tea, flip the page on one of his books. You'll see some,
All right.
some interesting looking
I'm
inscriptions scrawled on them.
gonna be honest. I'll give him 3 million berries. And let me see, how much is this worth again? 3 million berries. And how many of these would I need to give him? And I'll give him 7 enhancement pills.
Hell yes. He'll give you a wide blue smile, and he says, "It's a good business right there." You pop a couple of pills down at about 3 mil. And yeah, he'll accept it. He will slide you the rapid response kit. I'm gonna drop that shit in the chat.
Dude, I only want this so we can possibly recreate it.
Yeah. Crafting. All right. As he slides this shit to you, we'll jump over here as Bang finishes up with the supplies and heads back over with a bunch of finished looking trinkets. This dude will accept them with his bushy orange eyebrows raised. He'll be like, "It's not half bad. You did a pretty good job, man."
Of course I did.
I guess it isn't true. that the boom tech is full of washed up has-beens.
Hey, look, you got one more slick comment like that.
Don't get
I'm just
parked.
telling you what I heard, man. It's not my
Yeah,
fault your family's reputation ain't that good.
Yeah, boom will you'll see like a little opening on his leg come up a little bit, and you'll see kind of like a flame starting to show up. It's like, look, man, we all got our, our things, and bad mouthing family, distant family or not.
He raises his hands in a bit of a surrender as he says, you're right. That was a bit too far. All right. For the job well done, I'll cut you down to 2.5.
Pleasure doing business. And hey, real quick, you happen to have any knowledge on how one would make contact with Boom Corp on the island, say for business or otherwise?
We shoveling the berries into a sack that looks like it can hold a lot more than what it actually looks like. It'll be like might know a thing or two. For a poor lost soul like you just trying to rekindle familiar connections, hell, I might even be able to show you a spot or two. How good's your swimming legs?
Hey, don't let the leg fool you. I'm fairly adept in the water.
That's good. I'm gonna be making a run tomorrow night. You're free to join me. If you can't keep up, well, I ain't sticking around for you.
Well, fair enough. What, I meet you here?
Maybe at the edge of Temper. We'll go at dawn.
Well, it's an island, isn't it? All edges.
Oh, wait, no, we don't go at dawn. We go at nightfall, at dusk.
Put it on a plate.
Sounds good.
He'll give you a sharp nod as he packs up his shit. Yeah, it seems like you guys have made your deals. Anything else anybody's doing around here?
They give me 12 million for the flintlock.
He did not give you 12 million for the flintlock.
12 million?
How much you give me for Yeah, I'm trying to convince him it's like a legendary gun.
Yeah, this dude is not buying it at all. He'll be like, listen, kid, if you don't get this fucking pea shooter out of my face, I'm gonna shove up your ass and we'll see how legendary it is.
This is the gun of this is Whitebeard's gun.
Newgate.
Yep.
How'd you get his gun? He doesn't even use a gun. He has like that big ass thing.
He used to use a gun until I stole it off him.
How'd you do that?
See, after we battled to a standstill, I quickly dashed past him and snatched his legendary pistol. Kuragani. Yes. That's the gun's name.
You have a bright future in performing arts. Maybe sideshow theater.
True.
It is true. Yeah. I got a flying pill I can sell you, man. It ain't. And I want to hear.
A flying pill?
Hey, Captain. Look, I'll help you get a flintlock worth 12 million, but
I don't want a flintlock. I'm trying to sell this flintlock.
Right. So what, you strapped for cash?
Hey, man.
Yes, he just fucking bored. What?
Not in front of the civvies.
Not a fucking deckhand. We can talk finances with him.
Yeah. Hey, look, now, we've got some more pressing matters I think we should discuss in a less public setting, I think.
Whatever, man. Take the damn flintlock. How much for it, man?
It's like, well, hold up. Just keep it for now, Captain. I'll help you out. Above table, I'll put some enhancements on it so you can sell it for more.
I forgot. Gonna kick the dirt on the ground. Oh, you don't walk past this guy.
Yep. Once again, much appreciated. Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, as you walk past this dude, what's your passive?
18.
Yeah, he seems to be locked up.
Hey, I'm gonna talk to him like, so, you gonna be a pirate?
This dude will look at you. He seems to have lost that hysterical look about him, and there's like a deadly look of calm in his red eyes. It'll be like, I think I've had my fair share of pirates.
Not all pirates are the same, though.
What kind of pirate are you?
I'm like, one of the good ones. One of the good ones. Yeah. By
What does
good,
that
I mean,
mean,
like,
friend?
I'm good at what I do.
What is it that you do?
What I want.
He'll turn his head to the side, and I'll say, are the people of the Blues and the Grand Line as roundabout as you?
I mean, no, but that doesn't stop anything.
Doesn't start anything either.
I mean, I think that too. If I was a bumpkin like yourself.
What?
Well, there's a big blue sea out there. There's a whole lot to learn. There's history to make. Think about what you want to do.
Yeah. What do I want to do? He'll look down at the ground, and you'll see the stalk will be kind of shaking, rattling.
Look, just say the word real, you know. Can I like do an insight to see how strong he is?
Like fucking God. Yeah, go ahead.
I could do an insight, is that fine?
Yeah, go ahead and make an insight.
Right, do. I'm gonna make an insight.
I think I'm gonna cut as you make that insight.
I'm
Matter
gonna
of
use
fact, I think I'm gonna end the session there as Kent will start to walk back towards you guys. I'll be waving a map, and it'll be like, hey, got myself a lead.
Go. Lead on what?
On what indeed? We will end the session there. Pick back up in about 2 weeks as we see what exactly this insight leads to, what this lead leads to, what the rest of the island has to offer, what the rest of the crew is up to, and what else can be found in the Two-Man Isles or off of it. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was a fun session as always. That's all from me.
All right, thank you for watching, everyone. As usual, details in the description for links to the Eternal Dawn Discord server where these things come alive. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all that whatnot if you like it, or just if you pity us. So thank you for watching. We'll be back same place, same time in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.